We get into a city called Passwell. We meet a bunch of people, starting with the twins, Sky and Forest. We head to the tavern where we meet an epic ton of people. Liara, Zavira, who gave you all muffins, and I think Kyre pocketed quite a few. Kyre had beef with a 7-year-old. 7-year-old gave us some ribbons. And then I think everyone went to bed.
You get an inspiration for that.
Awesome.
All right, so the night has fallen. Here comes the morning. Um, as you all awaken, this beautiful smell of fresh baked muffins and pastries and eggs and bacon and any sort of manner of delicious food has filled the air and crept into your guys' rooms. Um, do we want to decide who wakes up first, or would you all like to meet just downstairs in the tavern?
I'm fine just meeting downstairs in the tavern.
Okay. Um, as you all begin to file in, you see that Zavara has made a lovely breakfast. Um, there is no one else in the tavern except for you five. Oh, good morning, everybody. I hope you all slept well. How was your accommodations?
They were quite lovely and comfortable. Thank you very much.
Oh,
And this smells decadent.
that makes me so glad. Yes, please, please eat.
Hell yeah. Yeah, she's gonna. Zinnia's gonna. She's gonna come and take her fill.
Osia's gonna sit down at the table and just eat. Take a few of the pastries and just enjoy her breakfast. I hope everyone slept well last night.
Oh yes, I got quite a few hours of sleep. Almost 3. It's quite restful.
What is Paul doing?
Oh, not eating.
Again.
I did cast Goodberry before sleep, so I have some of those. So I'll just pop like 1 or 2 in my mouth, and that's sustenance for a day. So,
Fair enough. What's Kyre doing?
Can I partake in those delicious eggs that I see?
Of course. How do you like them? Scrambled over easy?
Scrambled, please.
Scrambled. Coming right up. And she's going to um, get you some fresh scrambled eggs and set the plate in front of you. Would you like anything else?
No, that'll be it. Thank you so much.
Good, because I have a lot of chores for you to do when you finish up.
Wonderful.
Phenomenal.
Zavira,
And
you're quite kind, but I would just like to say that I didn't volunteer for anything. In terms of chores. So if you don't
same.
mind, I will step away while they complete their tasks in exchange for your food. And I
You
might.
don't believe everyone should do their part?
Oh, surely you can do your part as you have taken her resources, but I have not. And I will maybe have a chat with a couple people in the town.
oh,
Osia's
You
just
want
gonna
some
shake her
company while
head.
you do so?
Sure.
Then I'll tag along.
Stay safe.
She's gonna just kind of look disappointed, but oh, okay, dearie. This you promised last night, but
Oh well, certainly I didn't promise last night, but you don't have to say that underneath your breath, Sabira. It's
oh.
okay. You can say it to my face.
She's just gonna be like, look, like her hands are gonna go to her cheeks, like, oh, did I say that out loud? I'm so embarrassed. I'm sorry.
Well, I do believe we all slept in rooms.
If
Um,
if they feel that their work can be better suited elsewhere, then everyone has their own skills that they can attribute.
perhaps, instead, you could just go and run me an errand.
That
Um,
sounds wonderful.
she's going to take out a box and load it full of some pastries and tie it up really nice, holding it out. Would you deliver this to Crone for me?
gladly.
Great,
And
and
I take
I
the
will
box.
I will say your debt is settled.
Sure, if you'd
Yay!
like to call it that. Oh, sorry. Just to be clear, this is simply my debt. The rest of y'all can continue your chores.
Yay! Compromise.
um, I was curious. How long will you be staying with us? All of you? Of course, you're more than welcome to stay, but I
Well, until we
Certainly no longer than a day or two. I think everyone would agree. No.
Yeah, we'll have a better idea of just how long we'll be staying by the end of today.
I see.
Sorry.
We'll certainly stay no longer than needed, but no shorter than unnecessary, if you get my drift.
I'm sure. I
Ta
just
ta!
and she's just gonna kind of walk away like, what just happened?
I love it.
Okay, I walk out.
I follow.
Would you all
Oh
like
yeah,
to
I
go
thought it was
together?
going. I thought it was you two. So
Yeah, they're like sweeping chimneys and stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm not trying to do manual labor.
They're doing
yeah,
like
we're
manual labor to pay off their debt.
yeah we're sweeping, we're doing dishes, we're setting up chairs, washing windows, beating rugs, laundry, whatever. I don't know, and stuff.
Fair enough. Um, so we'll cut to Rosa and Kyre. Um, where are we?
Rosa and Paul.
Yeah,
Paul, that's it.
Kyre's doing manual
He's
labor
doing his
because
shorts.
he wanted scrambled eggs. Yeah.
So
I'm sure it's worth
Rosa
it.
and Paul, you guys are walking out of the inn.
Yeah, and certainly we've got a map. So I look over at this tiny little being next to me, and I say, "Okay,
Hmm?
well, uh, keep up now. I don't want to wait for you at the door.
Oh,
We already know that her house is practically right across the street, so
Might
let's
as
not waste
well
any time."
do it first things first.
Yep. Oh, and by the way, just so you know, Jack, that mysterious, let's call it knight. I'm not sure what you would call her. She lives right next door. She's quite friendly. Anyways, on to Crone.
Noted. All right.
La ti da ti da. Okay, knock knock.
As
Yeah,
you
Are
as
there
you
are there any
arrive,
windows that I could peek through?
all her windows have dark shades on the inside, and you cannot see in. Um, it takes a couple moments. You hear some rustling from within. Um, and as she goes to open the door, I'm gonna send what she looks like to you both. my gosh, if it will work. Let me do it. There we
Come on, Discord, you can do it.
go. That is what she looks like. She is going to open the door, kind of glaring like you've interrupted her from doing something. And then her eyes are going to pan down towards the box that you're holding. Oh, Zavara sent another lackey.
Interesting. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Zavira, but I could have gotten that wrong.
It doesn't matter.
Is your name Crone by chance?
She looks at you like she thinks you are stupid. What do you think?
Sorry, Crone?
She, she just looks fed up. Can I have the box now?
Oh my, are those bones that I spot?
Yes.
Hmm.
Very observant.
May I ask what kind of creatures those bones came from?
She's going to glance down towards Paul. Do you have
Oh,
anything else to say?
I'm
Or.
like fully hiding behind leg. Like, oh god. Oh god, no.
let's
Oh god, attention.
let's start this over. Let's start this over. First of all, you look very displeased. We're gonna do a quick reset here. We've just arrived, as you can probably tell. Sounds like you interact with quite a few people who arrive pretty frequently, as we've been told by Sky, Forrest, Jack, Lone, the lot.
None of those
By
names really get a reaction out of her. She's still just glaring.
by your appearance, seems like you've also been here for quite a while. Um, yes, Zavira did send us to deliver these to you, but I had a more interesting question for you.
Oh, more
Um,
questions.
sure, but surely I can give you something in return.
How about the box, for instance? I'm starving.
Well, I go to kind of pull the box back a little bit.
She has, like, extended out her hands to reach for it, and as you pulled it back, she, like, looks like you just insulted her mother.
But have you heard any interesting stories about travelers coming through here? Or any, let's say, memorable names like Braishi?
You see her eyes kind of widen at the mention of that name. What do you know of her?
Well, I was asking you the same.
Where did you hear that name?
The winds seem to whisper around here.
Speak plainly, and you might get an answer.
Well, here's your box. Have a wonderful day.
She's gonna take the box, continue to glare at both of you, just kind of staring, like considering if she wants to say more.
hmm I'm just gonna stand there and smile.
And she's going to shut the door.
As soon as she shuts the door, I would like to knock on the door.
You hear her inside go, "What the fuck?" And just open again. What?
Hello.
Oh my god.
I have the same question.
Oh
Could
my
we come
gods.
in by chance?
Come in. She's going to look behind herself, step outside of the door and shut it behind her so that she's now standing in front of you.
Oh,
Why?
oh, you've
No.
got something to hide.
How is that any of your business?
Well, that's quite interesting. None of the other people here have refused to let us inside, and I
I'm not obligated to let a
Happen.
stranger into my home, am I?
That's quite defensive of you, Crone. I happen to know something of the inside of people's, let's call it homes here. And you sound quite defensive about the inside of your home, so that's okay.
We all have
You
skeletons in our closets.
you are just wearing your skeleton.
She's going to glance down at Paul when he talks, just not saying anything to him, just looking at him, and just keeping her eyes on him.
Can I pick up
I'm
Paul?
visibly shrinking, like, oh god.
Can I can I pick up Paul and
Uh,
like push him in front of me and like hold him in my hands? How big is Paul?
like 3 foot, 3 foot,
Oh,
like
you're like,
3.
and I'm like 6 feet, so that's a
Probably.
easily
Just
pickable.
note of warning: grab me by my clothes. Unless you
So
want to make a con save.
I can't say. Roll
if I
it.
like pick up, oh, roll for it.
Yeah, would you be picking Paul up by
Well,
his clothes, or
I wasn't gonna uh non-consensually grab you by your feet or anything like that.
Pick him
You're
up like a
okay?
right
turtle.
next to me, so I was just gonna pick you up like a like a child,
You
kind of
gotta
just like
Okay.
pick him up like a
pick you
hamburger.
right up.
All right, then there's probably no incidental skin contact. We're fine. We're fine.
Okay, you're good then.
So I kind of just like pick him up and I
Yeah.
go, "You seem interested in bones. Are these any bones you're interested in?"
Okay. I'm okay. I just hang in defeat. Like, oh god, this is where we are.
she's she's going to lean forward, examining you, Paul. Just kind of tilting her head one way to the other, looking you over, and then stand up straight. Probably too soft for my needs.
Hmm.
Big sigh of relief.
You're quite interesting, Crone. I like you.
Hmm.
Hmm. You're probably the most interesting person here, I think.
Oh, then you have not met our mayor.
Oh, I have heard about him though. I've heard that he's kind of just been here the longest, and that's kind of just how he became mayor.
That is true.
But everyone just kind of lets him be mayor.
Well, he's quite good at his job. I fight something that is not broken.
You know, everyone has said the same thing. Is that truly how you feel?
I certainly do not wish to become mayor, and as long as he stays out of my business, what
Oh,
need do I have for making it my business?
But surely he's done at least one thing in his time here that someone here disagrees with.
Hmm, not that I can recall in my time. But I have not been here longest.
who has been here the longest?
Besides Vlad, of course.
Oh, yes, who has been here the second longest?
I would say. And she's going to lean against her door frame in thought. I would probably have to say Lone.
Oh, Lone. Hmm. Quite an interesting character Lone is, isn't he?
Aren't we all? You seem to find everyone very intriguing, sticking your
We
nose into our business, as you do.
You're probably the most interesting, but Lone was Lone seemed like he would be complex, but turned out to not be. Now you seem like you have some tricks up your sleeve and some fun things,
Mm-hmm.
Crone. And
Like
I
you
know.
mentioning that woman to me.
Yes, that is true. This small town seems to talk quite a lot.
You ask
But I,
enough questions for us to talk. Otherwise, we tend to keep to ourselves, especially myself, which you do not seem to have gotten the memo of.
well, you are out here talking to us, aren't you?
Because you will continue to bang on my door, I assume.
Yes, that is true. So, will you tell me anything about her?
Reishi?
Also, you know it was a her. So, you do know her. I just named them.
She, is going to glare to herself, start fiddling on some of the bones that are been made into gauntlets on her wrist. She taught me everything that I know. She came through here a long time ago, and she is gone.
Why would she simply leave this, what seems like a haven for what I can only assume is past the gate or wall or whatever you call it?
I do not know her motives. I only know what she taught me.
And what was that?
None of your business. Why
How
don't you
could
go
it
see
be
the
my business?
gatekeeper and make it your business?
Oh, so the gatekeeper knows what she taught you?
The gatekeeper is what she taught me.
The gatekeeper is what she taught you.
Go see
So
for
you
yourself.
created the gatekeeper.
Yes, I bore it in my womb under the order of our glorious God. I gave birth to it, and it is my creation to
So the
guard.
gatekeeper is your child.
In a sense.
In by definition so.
Are you quite done with your questions now?
Do you sell any accessories?
Do I. She just looks absolutely bewildered by that question. And then,
Well, you're quite accessoried up. Everything looks very cute on you.
nice try. If you do require, and you have the proper payment, I do fancy myself an apothecary. If you are in need of
Hmm.
potions or brews of that sort. But I do not give anything for free.
Okay. Noted. We will you I fully believe that you would produce only the highest quality of items found in the best of apothecaries.
Flattery may get you everywhere, but I just find it insulting.
That's no problem. Um,
Are we done here?
what's your
One
favorite muffin?
question.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Yes, you, little one.
And I just throw Paul to the side so it's still holding him. What's your favorite muffin?
Blueberry. Now you, little one.
Okay, good to know.
Oh my god.
From the ground,
Oh
still
my
on my
god.
back. What's the name of the fairy fellow? The
The
dude who
ferryman?
goes across. Yeah, we neglected to thank him for the
Hmm.
ride last night.
I never asked, but Glad would know something like that.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome, little one. And she's going to just smile down at him, kind of in an uneasy way.
If you should ever need his bones, you just let me know, Crone.
Hmm.
Bye bye. And I go over to Paul and I flip him over.
She's gonna go back in her home and lock her door. You hear the
Nice.
lock.
How many logs? Just one? Just
Like
the bolt?
5.
Um, Paul, did we discuss with the party that we would meet them at the mayor's, or are we supposed to go back to the innkeepers?
You think they're done with their chores?
Oh God, I would hope so. We've been here for forever.
Now we gotta back in time a couple hours ago to the other side.
What?
No, I'm saying like we get a little. Oh, here's what happened 2 hours ago, and it's everybody else.
Oh, yeah. Cut to everybody else 2 hours ago.
You went back in time.
Back in time. Do you guys want to act out cleaning the house and talking with one another, or?
It's gonna
Osea
be a
cleaning is literally just
montage.
Osea
I
cleaning is
am
literally just Snow White finding the dwarf's cottage and
I'm fine with skipping the menial chores.
we don't need a cleaning montage
We don't need a cleaning montage. Okay, so
Be a montage.
unless someone wants to, but
does anybody want to?
Absolutely not.
Okay, perfect. Do you do your chores? Um, she rewards you with some more pastries if you wish to take them
Ooh,
as a
I
thank
will
you.
gladly take
yay,
those. Which
pastries.
pastries are they?
Yes, please.
There are muffins, there are cupcakes and cakes and um, any manner that you can think of. This woman is a magician, basically, when
There's
it comes to.
tarts.
There are tarts
Oh my
of every
gosh.
flavor.
There's like,
Can I just call it like 5 cupcakes so I can make it easy for inventory?
Absolutely.
All right, cool.
Nice.
can I just mark mine as like 5 assorted pastries?
That would work, yeah.
Osea is gonna take just one little cake and put it in her satchel. I just got your text.
Assorted pastries give
As-
me a little variety.
Ayo. As you all are either loading your pockets or loading your mouths with the pastries, Rosa and Paul walk back into the inn.
Are y'all done yet?
Just
Oh,
finished.
just about finished.
Oh, thank God. Let's go to the mayor's. I'm over this.
I'm over this.
You just got back. You're certain you don't want to rest?
Um, yes.
That errand of yours certainly took a long time.
I don't need rest.
I am eager to get out of the inn so I don't have to do any more chores for the innkeep. So I'm like rushing out the door.
Osea's gonna give Osea's gonna give the innkeepers like just a very apologetic glance. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for my comrades.
She's gonna give him like a knowing look of, it's okay,
Comrade.
sweetie, it's alright.
Comrades. Sorry.
Okay, so we have all agreed that we're going to the mayor's. Let's go in a little single file line. Chop chop.
You
I
do
love
not
her
tell me
so
what to
much.
do, and you do not talk to me like a child.
Okay, we'll leave you behind. Bye bye.
Oh,
Everyone else?
I'm already like past Rosa at this point, heading towards the mayor's office.
They're gone.
Girl's gonna head where she knows the mayor's office is.
We know where the mayor's office is because we have a map.
Yeah. Osea is kind of just gonna draw herself up to her full height and kind of just purse her lips at being spoken to in that way, but just resolutely nod her head as you wish, and put away her broom and go and follow them off to the mayor's.
Great.
as
We're off to
you.
see the Great Wizard.
Are you alright, Paul? You look a bit shaken up.
Just a bit dry. I'll probably go take a dip after this.
Or Paul.
Poor Froggy Boy got so scared.
Poor boy.
Sweat out a lot of my moisture.
she was a scary woman.
Oh, Paul, you know what? Um, right here on the way, there's a well. Do you want to just pull up a bucket from the well?
Hmm.
Just drink from the well?
No, 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 no. I'm fine. I'm
Do
fine.
we need to carry you in the bucket?
Aw,
Would you?
would you?
If it would make you feel more comfortable,
Or maybe a
I would gladly.
bucket on wheels. That would be fun.
My God, I love her.
If you need someone to cart you, if you need someone to cart you around, I will gladly carry you.
Okay.
Okay,
So, well then.
while you get that under control, let's go ahead and go.
Yep, we're definitely falling behind as I'm fussed over.
Osea is gonna make a stop at that well, get a bucket of water just in case.
um,
No, Dad, wheels.
as you walk,
By the end of this
Tats.
campaign, we're gonna have a whole contraption.
I love it.
It's gonna be like a robotic thing that has like little extension legs that walk.
Yes.
We just make a mech. Give me a Gundam. All right.
Love it.
Yes.
Oh my god, he could
Water
become
cool.
Minion, like from Megamind.
Oh my God.
God.
Yes, exactly that.
As you walk towards the
Sorry,
mayor's
continue.
house, to your right, you see this abandoned, dilapidated house that kind of sticks out from the rest of the homes. The grass is overgrown, the windows are boarded up, and it just seems not extraordinary. And then straight ahead of you is the mayor's house.
Okay, well, moving right along to the mayor's house.
I'm already in front of it, just waiting for you guys to catch up.
um, as you knock on his door, you hear, "I'm coming, one moment!" as heavy footsteps charge towards the door. And opening it, you see this man. A half orc, dressed nice and gentlemanly.
Oh, I love him so much.
And he just looks like a
He looks so
cutie
good.
patootie. "Oh, you must be the new arrivals. Please come in." And he's gonna step aside, gesturing for all of you to come in. The inside of his home it's modest. There are bearskin rugs and um, just nice finery, but not too nice. Just not as nice as what you would expect from a mayor. Nice and humble. How did you guys get along with your trip here?
Oh, leader.
Oh, what? Sorry, I was locking the channel so that y'all can't send resources where only Zarla is supposed to be able to send
Thank you.
resources.
How did you all fare getting here?
Oh, your typical run of the mill, yeah,
And indeed, just trying to be nice, but he's giving that like grandpa vibe of he totally doesn't understand, but he's trying to be supportive.
Yeah, yeah, you kind of know the drill. I'm assuming at this point, um, we had some questions for you.
Of
That's all.
course, yes. Please sit. I assume that you found some comfort at the inn last night.
Sure.
We did. Your village is very welcoming.
I'm so glad to hear that. Oh, sometimes your lot comes in and you just go straight for the gate, and that never ends well. Uh, I'm so glad that if you wish to join our community, we are so glad to have you. You'll make wonderful additions. But questions, yes.
Well, we don't plan on staying very long, sir.
Oh, and Euless looks disappointed. Is there something not welcoming about our community?
Well,
No, no, it's lovely, but we just had some sort of task that we were placed with, and we're just coming through, you know?
A task.
Kyre begins to feel like he said too much.
From who? Not the boatman, he doesn't speak.
Someone else can take over. I'll be quiet.
yes, as my compatriot didn't finish his thought, I guess I will finish for him. We hadn't really decided yet how long we'd stay. Pascal seems charming enough to make us consider staying longer than we had planned, but really, how long do most visitors stay? I'm curious to see everything Pascal has to offer.
Well, ordinarily, you lot tend to stick around for maybe a week before trying to get past the gatekeeper. And that
You lot. Wait, hold on. Is that directed at me
he's
or
kind of directing it at
Tiefling
everybody.
or
Others like us.
others like who? Others like what?
Others that have arrived on the boat, of course. Others like how everyone who lives here
Strangers.
used to be.
Got it.
Strangers, yes. I'm sorry, did I
Okay.
offend?
Understood. Okay. A little bit, but that's okay.
Oh, I'm so terribly sorry. I've been here a long time. I don't quite keep up with what's correct outside of here and not anymore. You'll have to forgive me.
I'm sorry.
That's totally okay. Everyone, you know what? It's totally okay. Everyone has such a high opinion of you. I can only imagine it was a simple mistake of the words. Everyone we've encountered has just said that you're the best and you have simply only made decisions for the best of everyone here. So, um, you know, I totally forgive you. It's not a problem at all. Anyways, really the town is beautiful and your leadership is obviously gone very noticed, not unnoticed.
Oh, well, I'm very glad to hear that.
Um,
We've really only
regardless,
oh, yes?
so we've been able to talk to some people within your town, and unfortunately, you were asleep last night, so we couldn't stop by and say hello and wake you up in the middle of the night. With the town being as beautiful as it is, uh, there does happen to be one thing that seems concerning,
Uh,
which is the overwhelming sense of, should I call it imprisonment due
ah.
to the oppressive guard at the wall?
Well, that is there for our safety. He,
Uh-oh. Hello?
the, he is there for our safety. The gatekeeper keeps all of the bad
Oh,
stuff out and helps us stay nice and safe inside, as was our Lord's command.
yes. Some would also call that oppression and imprisonment because we can't get out the other way.
Well,
So,
many have gotten through.
do they ever come back?
Uh, no, it's dangerous out there. But they're not.
Okay, so there.
Well, there is one who comes in and out. She. But I'm getting ahead of myself.
Let me guess. It's Crone.
Oh no, Crone never leaves.
Really? She seemed so outgoing, adventurous, and like she would just explore the wilderness if let loose to me.
No, she helps to maintain the gatekeeper.
Oh, how so?
Well, she is the one that made it. I hope that she would know what keeps it in such good health.
She made the gatekeeper?
He just looks like, oh,
If
that
she
might.
created it,
What'd you say, Quinn?
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, nothing. I think my question's about to be answered.
Okay. Yes, she made it. Down at the old church is where she constructed it, I remember.
How does one make a gatekeeper?
Well, that is outside of my expertise, surely, but she worked with our Lord to create it, so there must be something divine about it.
Oh, sorry, and who is your lord again?
Oh, our king, Osric. I'll spell that for you.
Oh, so your lord is also your king.
Yes, he is one and the same.
Okay, so your king is divine.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so divine leadership through a king that imprisons you here. Sorry, keeps you safe here. But you can't get back the other way. And do you know anybody named Nobody?
No, I've. He just looks so confused at that question. Is this one of those riddles?
It could be. Do you also happen to know anything about like
Oh,
like a
what's the
killer
name
fog?
of the? Oh, I was gonna say what's the name of the fairy guy?
Oh, yeah, or the really nice, oh my god,
Yeah,
very
we didn't get a chance to thank
attractive
him.
ferryman.
Oh, the ferryman, yes! His name is Albatross. Oh, a stand up fellow.
Albatross.
Yes, he is so kind and sweet. Oh, what a stand up guy. Really, truly. He brings you folks over from. He brings, strangers, here, from
Yes.
the crossroads.
Folks, plural. What on earth do you mean by that?
Oh,
Oh my.
I
Freudian slip, I think.
Well, a couple of
Uh,
things, Glad. First of all, a couple of things. First thing off, do you know if Albatross is single? First question.
uh, I've never seen him with anybody.
Other than the other strangers?
Correct?
Okay, so there are other strangers that he brings over,
Yes.
and they all come from the same place.
Yes.
Have you been to that place?
The crossroads? Yeah, that's how we all got here.
Oh, okay. So you were there.
Yes.
So you met Nobody,
Who?
the guy.
The
Glad, exactly how long have you been here?
uh what year is it?
2100?
Oh,
I don't know.
by Osric. He just sits down like, oh, a long time.
Like, if you just had to ballpark it and like give us an amount in years that you've
yeah,
been
like
here, or even been alive, that would be great.
how old are you? And how
You're
old were you when you came here?
yeah.
uh, I was in my 70s when I got here. That was 300 years ago?
Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, how do we get
Uh-huh.
out of this place again?
The gate?
Our realm?
Well,
Um, do I ever get to meet Albatross again? I kind of wanted to talk to him about us. It seemed like we had a little bit of a connection
Did he ever come into town?
Well, he
Kinda hesitated when you hugged him, just saying.
Please let them get together.
Oh my.
New ship. He has a ship.
He has a ship already.
I love this turn of events, by the way. He doesn't speak. I know that he mans all the rivers in Abaddon, so if you come across another, like the River of Peak, for instance, then you might run into him again.
How do you spell peak?
Uh, Pique.
Oh, I can't wait to meet him again on the River of Peak. Well, we might have to set our courses for there. How long would it take to get there?
It is quite far.
Well, I mean, you've been here for like what, 300 years or something like that. So, I mean, like time is relative to you and all glad, but like literally how long would it take to get there?
Uh, if I had to guess, about a month?
So,
Oh,
you've been on the other side of the wall?
Oh, heavens, no, absolutely not. I'm just guessing based off the
So, how do you know
maps.
how far it is?
Just basing on
Oh, so
maps.
you have maps.
Yes, of course.
Could we see those maps?
Oh, well, certainly. Wait here. And he's gonna stand up and leave the room. And he's gonna come back with a map scrolled under his arm and hold it out to you, Rosa. And as you go to unwrap it and look at the map, this is what you will see.
oh, oh, great! A place called Tartarus.
Oh no!
And I'm the only one who sees the map and then I burn it. Just kidding.
That would be wild.
That'd be
That'd be so
insane.
insane. Please say that's not your only map. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that was the last one I had. See, we're down here at the crossroads.
I did not mean to do
To
that.
get to the River of Peak, you'd have to cross the House of Virtues, the Sunbathe Hot Springs, the Mind's Eye.
Oh, it's on. Okay, it's on. I was waiting on Discord for it. Okay,
Oh, well, let me
got it.
send it there too.
Yes, please.
Okay, so, oh man, he seems so far from here. But would he be like at the side of Sunbathe Hot Springs? That sounds kind of smoldering.
Well, you might catch him again as he's dropping off the next set of strangers to the south next
When
week.
would that be? Next week? They arrive every week?
Yes.
But you don't seem to have enough houses to house people for every week.
Well, not everyone stays. They'll try to get
Well,
past the
you're.
gatekeeper. Some succeed, some don't.
If someone were to stay, would they just inherit one of the abandoned houses, or
Well,
perhaps
certainly, you'd
the
be a welcome
abandoned
member.
church?
Yes, you'd be a welcome member of our community, and we could certainly help build you another house whenever we run out, but that hasn't been an issue thus far.
Wait a minute. Glad, I have a question.
Yes?
So, you said some make it past the gatekeeper and some don't. Is that correct?
His face is gonna kind of look solemn. Yes?
Would you be open to turning off said gatekeeper for, I don't know, 2 minutes or so we could pass safely without getting maimed by it?
That is not how it works. It has a mind of its own, and it will give you its trial, and if you fail, um, try not to, but if you succeed, then it lets you through.
This sounds kind of fun, actually. I think I could go for a trial.
I do warn that if you fail, it will kill you.
Fire never fails.
Is the trial always the same, or
I've never witnessed it. I do not know what the trial is. And I have not been able to ask anybody who succeeds because they pass through, and anyone who fails doesn't really have a voice anymore. I
You
do
want to
know.
come with us and watch the trial so you know for future like travelers who come through what
By
the trial
Osric,
looks like?
no, no, no. But no, no. I
Okay,
try to avoid
yes.
it. That creature.
There's you know, it'll be a good first trial to watch because it'll be a successful one.
If you are successful, you can come back and tell me how it was done. But I would rather avoid that.
Under my breath, I'm just gonna mutter, "Weak." Hopefully out of earshot.
How close are you standing to him? How close are you standing to him?
Uh, not very.
Not very close.
I'm kind of at the back of the group.
I'm gonna roll and see if he heard it.
Um, sorry, what did you say?
Me?
To Kyher?
Yeah.
I called him weak. The mayor. I called the mayor weak.
Ah.
Yeah,
He did not hear you.
good.
Um,
If you do wish to learn more about
so
the gatekeeper, you could talk to Crone.
well, Crone's kind of a different deal here.
She is rough
didn't
around
you
the
just have an
edges.
errand for Chrome?
Oh, you met her.
She does like blueberry muffins. Indeed. She might be interested in Paul's bones.
A pardon?
No. She said I'm too soft.
Not based on that second look. But quick question: do you know of any weaknesses the gatekeeper has, just offhand?
It's
So you're just protective, scooping up Paul.
weaknesses. Do you intend to fight this creature?
Well, we do intend to try to beat its trials. And based
And
on the fact that you have no information on what the trials are, we do want to go in with as much knowledge as possible on this singular or possible multiple creature. So, um, do you have any information on what its weaknesses may be? Perhaps its own mother?
Um, roll persuasion.
Got dark.
He's very reluctant.
A persuasion check. One moment, please. Becoming another person. Becoming another person. Persuasion. Not with advantage.
Correct.
Normal roll. Oof.
Hmm. He's just gonna eye you for a quick moment. I don't think that creature even cares about its creator, so that would probably be a something not even to invest in. But I do know it was created in the church, and this creature is impenetrable to all forms of attack. You might find a weakness there at its birthplace.
Well, I had been hoping to explore the place, so
The abandoned church.
Yes. It used to be a church to Osric, but just since the gatekeeper was created, no one really wants to go there. The gatekeeper wasn't really the first. Our current
I
gatekeeper.
would be happy to go.
You don't have to convince me.
Interesting question for you, Glad. Interesting question for you, Glad. Um, knowing that Osric, your divine lord leader, you know, Holy Trinity, holds total power over you, your land, who you consider your friends and who you take care of. Um, what if one day Ostrich told you to kill everybody in this village? Would you do it?
Oh, what a grim question. Uh,
Would you do it?
I believe it might be time for you
You don't
guys.
have to think.
I I believe it might be time for you lot to leave, please.
So you would.
I'm sorry for any offense my compatriot might have caused you.
Oh, don't apologize. He would do it.
Well,
Well, this Osric seems like a pretty cool guy, so I might do it as well.
um, I will just say that, uh, that, just like a complete loss for words, just like stammering over himself, and he eventually is like, I would like to be alone, please.
I do believe it is time we take our leave. Thank you for your hospitality, and we shall depart quickly.
Can y'all give me a, what's it called? Um, perception check?
Mm-hmm.
Perception check.
Yeah, everyone go ahead and throw me one.
Yippers.
Finally, a good roll.
At last!
Yeah.
Perception.
Oof. I am mobile and it's giving me
Yay!
difficulties. I'm gonna reload the page here. 1 second.
What's everyone's passives? 14? Okay.
Perception.
Those of you who get an 8 or below, everything seems normal. Those of you with a 10 or above feel something watching you, like a presence.
Good joy.
And if you've gotten 15 or above, oh, Paul, if you've gotten a 15
Okay.
or above, you will catch someone staring at you through one of the windows of Glad's house and quickly vanish.
Do I
Just
catch any features
Yeah, do
about
we
the
catch any
person
features?
staring?
you would catch a white face with horns turning up, ending with red tips and white hair, and that is all that you see before they vanish.
Hmm.
Well, it's time to go on a bubble blowing baby hunt.
All bubble blowing babies will be beaten senseless by every able bodied patron in the
Mhm.
bar.
Don't think we don't know how to weed them out.
You needn't have pestered him so remorselessly.
Glad. Ta-ta for now. I don't know if you know this, or if you intentionally had this, but we just had a spy in on this conversation. Bye
Oh,
bye.
oh, what? Huh? Just so confused and like
Catch you later.
concerned. Whoa.
And
No more
she's off
questions
again.
for Glad.
As you step out, uh, let me get 'em out. This figure approaches you all.
Oh.
Hello, new friend, maybe friend, foe. Ooh, hello.
Oh, it's the red horned person.
Yeah, it's the white, red horned person.
Okay.
Ooh, I like.
You were speaking to the mayor.
Who are you?
I'm Blur.
Are you French, Blur?
What?
Never mind.
Anyway,
Anyways, Blur, I like your horns.
thank you. I like yours. But on to other matters than flattery. You want to kill the
You
gatekeeper?
smell weird.
Ah, that would.
We wish to pass the gatekeeper's trial. Whether or not that involves killing them is yet to be seen. I
Hold on.
would
We've all
prefer
skipped
it.
past the fact that Blur smells weird.
Uh,
We
Blur
need to
smells
address
like.
everybody's smelling.
Blur will smell overwhelmingly of nicotine and tobacco, and that would mask any other of their scent.
Mm. I would prefer
Trials.
it to any bloodshed.
My ideas, I think bloodshed should be the only answer. Changing the accent again, fuck.
There's always another way.
Well, let me give you an option. I want that thing dead. And you lot look capable and interested in how that can be possible. Let me give you this choice. At the church is the dead remains of the failed first gatekeeper. A gatekeeper can only hurt itself. If you bring me its bones, I will fashion you weapons that can pierce its flesh.
Well, that certainly sounds intriguing.
Do you have to gain from us dispatching this gatekeeper?
That fiend dead is enough for me.
I assume you must have lost your friends when your own group tried to bypass its trial?
Let's just say that I came here with many like your group, and now it is just me. So,
Um, but if we destroy the gatekeeper, will that leave this town vulnerable to attack?
you really believed what that mayor told you? That there are monsters or whatever is out there? No, he is trying to keep us locked in here, his prisoners. And I, for one, would like to return back home where I belong.
So let me get this straight. You want us to kill the gatekeeper instead of do its trial, which, by the way, if we pass, we just get by it. And if we choose to kill the gatekeeper, it may put the entire town in jeopardy, but you'll be able to go.
Correct, but I am telling you, there's nothing out there that will destroy this town.
I
Because you've
think
seen
that
it?
we could do the trial if we wanted to, but what does the party think?
Surely if you joined our group, then you could bypass the trial yourself and get through fine.
I am not doing that trial. I do not wish to become a pile of gore across the pavestone. No. How about I just give you the option? Say you fail your trial, it attacks, you're left defenseless, right? I give you the option to kill it, should you fail. Nothing wrong with that. You all get your way, right?
If these bones that you require to forge these weapons lie within the church, why, after all this time, haven't you gone yourself to gather them?
It is dangerous. It is haunted. And I do not care to adventure to these wild places, and your lot seem all the more willing to do it. You were on your way there anyway, correct? I'm not going to stick my neck out. I'm the only one who can create these weapons for us, so it is in it is in all of our interests if you just collect them for me.
You do not fear an automaton guardian, and yet you fear mere specters.
Automaton? Oh,
Giant.
this gatekeeper is of flesh and leathered bone, and trust me, when you see it, you will know. But there are specters, and I do not know if that thing is fully dead, and I do not intend to find out. So, you lot go, procure me the bones. I will make you a plan B. Fair?
We'll think about it.
Grand! Wonderful! Yes! Alright, off you go!
One question first.
Oh, yes?
Surely, how long have you been here?
I
First
have.
off.
I've been here for 50 years.
So surely in those 50 years, with a new batch of strangers coming through, not all of them doing the trial, mind you, but have you witnessed the trial take place?
Oh, yes.
And in all those 50 years, you haven't convinced anybody else to make these weapons?
You got her.
Hold on, I'm typing.
Also, if you've seen the trial, don't you already have the answer to escape?
Would you not have had enough experience watching others fail to figure out where they were going wrong?
The
I can.
trial could be randomized for every traveler's certain assets.
Yes, thank you. Listen, I've not been able to convince anybody to go to that church so far, aside from your lot. Thankfully, you all have agreed, yes. So, in watching these
Thankfully.
trials from a distance,
I'm not yet
Yes!
agreed, Blur. But have you heard of somebody named Albatross by any chance?
oh, the boatmans? Yes.
Are you good friends with him?
I wave to him occasionally.
Would you put in a good word for me?
Oh my god.
Um, fetch me the bones, and I will give you the most upstanding of reviews.
Oh
I
my
mean,
god.
it has to be of the high. Can you act out for me how you would give me a review to Albatross, and then I will, if it's convincing enough, I will go to the church for you.
The most beautiful maiden appeared to me
Mhm.
that you have carted over, and he's going to take a drag off his cigarette, kind of leaning on one hip. Oh, and they're just so generous and caring, and they helped me with a very special task that I asked of them, and oh, they were just enchanting, like moonlight itself was personified and danced along the darkness, and oh, you would just love them. I can put in a good word for you, Albatross.
Yes, I think the ending was very good. I think the beginning could use some work. Just add in some words like alluring, killer, murderer, dark, deceptive.
Mm.
I think you would like things more like that. But the ending was enough.
Okay,
Okay,
I will work on it for
I'll
you
do it.
then.
Okay. And just a question. You seem confident enough. Um, and the bones are so crucial. I mean, is there not anything we can do to instill your own confidence to come with us to ensure we complete the task?
If I am hurt, then you cannot fashion these weapons.
Well,
I
surely
would
we would keep you safe.
I would rather remain here. You lot seem like you
Unless,
can handle it. There's 5 of you. Surely you all have got it under control.
if we can't even get through that church, what makes you think we'd be any match for the gatekeeper?
Exactly my point. You'll get through the church easy as can be, and then you'll
So
get
why
through the
not come with
gatekeeper.
us?
Ah,
We
let,
won't, surely we won't perish
And
in the church.
you've told us about the resources. You've warned us about a haunted church and potentially gatekeeper made of like, I don't know, hamburger helper and bones sticking out of it. Um,
Oh my
but
god.
I we should be in this together if we have a shared outcome we're looking to achieve.
So
The
says
Why?
the
Will
one
you
who's been
not
running off at
come
every
with
turn.
us?
I am holding up my end of the deal just fine. You will not sway me on this. I am not only crafting these weapons for you, I am putting in a very good word for Albatross.
That's true. That's true. That's quite. You know what? You've convinced me. That's quite true.
Thank Osric.
We will consider getting these weapons for you. It is not a promise, at least not from me. If forging those weapons would leave this village into a state of panic and danger, I will not take part in that.
Do you claim loyalty to Osric?
Oh,
Me.
no. Mm,
Blur.
he is the one who imprisoned me. Of
Okay.
course not.
You just think
Well, you did just say thank Osric.
Oh, perceptive.
Ooh. Ooh, I didn't even catch that. That's
Good catch. You see him kind of look to the side a moment. Well, you hear the same thing being told by the same people for 50 years. You start repeating it yourself. And he's the only god I've seen here.
Oh, so you've
insight check.
you've seen. Wait, hold on. Before we even do insight checks, you've seen Osric?
Well, yes.
So you've met him.
Not personally, but
What do you mean not personally? If you've met him, you haven't met him personally. What does that mean?
I've seen him from afar. Okay, look, we're
How
getting.
far?
coming out with all the inquiries.
So how far have you seen him from?
He looks very worked up, flustered, and then he's gonna take a slow drag off his cigarette, taking a deep breath, blow it up
Listen,
towards the
Blur.
sky.
You and I, we're on the same side. You're putting in a great word for me for Albatross. I get it. I just want to know how far you've seen this great Lord Osric, the Holy Trinity, Pringles can, all in one. How far have you seen him from?
You see the church out there in the distance?
Um. Oh wait, hold on. Let me go to the. Let me go.
From where I'm standing to where that church is.
Wait. Oh, you've
That's
seen him
pretty
at the
far.
abandoned church.
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's pretty far away.
So
Also, what is a
Osric
Pringles can?
Ostrich has come into something nobody told us.
Who is
Ostrich has
nobody?
come. It's just this one person. Ostrich has told us about or sorry. So Ostrich has come into this city before.
Yes.
Does he come in often?
No, I've not seen him in decades.
Why did he come into the city?
I do not know. He had some business at the church.
Was it building the gatekeeper?
I can only assume.
So why don't we just build another gatekeeper, have Ostrich here, have him grant us our wishes, and then leave? Then we have
Grant
two gatekeepers, and
you
y'all are
your-
safer.
Grant you your wishes.
Yeah, surely. That's what nobody said.
Who is nobody?
Somebody.
Nobody.
Right.
Nobody from Nunya. Nunya business.
No, nobody from the no, nobody is from the other place. Nobody from the other place.
Right. He's just gonna look at
Okay,
you like you're crazy.
Blur, here's the thing. The journey has its risks. We're already iffy on you. I'm on your side. You're putting in a good word for me with Albatross. I'm holding you to that. But you've seen Ostrich, yet you
I do not
didn't.
worship him.
No one else here has said thank Ostrich or anything similar, so who else did you hear that from?
Well, Kron, of course, and I've heard Jack say it a couple of times. Zavara, Liara. I've
Hmm.
heard Eclipse say
I
it
didn't hear
once or
any of them say that.
twice. We've been here but a day.
Sure, but they're very chatty people.
As are you.
Mm-hmm. Um,
How about I answer more of your questions whenever you've retrieved the bones?
Wait a minute, I'm still not convinced here. I think the trial will not only be more fun, but also not put this city in danger.
It's good to have options.
are you eager to see everyone here die?
What? Of course not. What would I do? I would die.
Question: how do you feel about Lone?
Alone? He's a good man.
How would Lone feel about your plan? Like if I was to just go boop 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 boop, walk over to Lone and say, Blair wants us to go retrieve dead bones so that we can take out the guard at the gate.
I would assume having one less danger around Annabelle would make him happy.
Sure. Well, let's go ask him. Would you like to come together?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No, you don't want to.
They're
No.
just too scared of a few ghosts. Don't think they're powerful enough.
Lone is not a ghost. We could simply just all go together, and then we have the support of Lone. Now we have Now we have 7 people. Ghosts won't have
Yes, I
anything
would
on us.
agree. If you make the journey with us along with Lone, I'm sure that I could muster up the, I don't know, acceptance to watch you flounder through a perilous journey.
Oh my
And
god.
then we all get
Don't
our way.
listen. Don't listen to Kyra. He had beef with a 7-year-old.
Oh,
We don't listen to him.
wait, you
He's
were mean
irrelevant.
to poor sweet Annabelle?
Yes, he was.
He's just gonna give Kyra a glare.
Yeah. Yeah, that was him. That's Kyra. Okay,
Well,
well
this
listen.
guy who's mean to children is going to help you out. So get over it, join us, or I'm not going to help you.
Fine, if that is what it will take, I will accompany you. Happy?
Great. Let's walk over to Lone's place. Da 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 da.
There's no need to go to Loans. I'll just come with you to the church.
No, we should definitely go to Lone's. Let's go to Lone's. We're walking to
Yeah.
We have to walk past Lone's anyways to get to the church, Blur.
Heck,
Come
might as well
on.
see if he wants to
That
come
is
along.
true.
As you
Yeah,
wish.
come on, Blair. Come on. Please.
Come
Stay
on,
on the
Blur. Come on, Blur.
Fine.
Blair.
wall.
Blair. Blair. Blair.
Silence, all of you.
Blur, you're so cool.
Oh my
I
gosh.
do not need that right now. Just want to get this over
Okay.
with.
Knock knock.
um,
That's me at Lone's door.
thank you. He's answering the door. What are all of you doing?
Hello, Lone. You sound awfully like Blur.
Fuck!
Um.
I forgot the voice I gave him.
Hi, Lone. Um, you remember that one time we made that one promise about 8 hours ago? The whole protection thing, still taking it to heart, still taking it very seriously. What do you think about this plan? Um, this guy, Blur,
I know
wants us
him.
to walk into the desecrated church, steal some bones, build a weapon, kill the gatekeeper, and
Kill,
then we can walk past the gate. How do you feel about that?
kill the gatekeeper? Uh, I didn't even know such a thing was possible.
Do you want to come with us?
Um, no, I think that I should guard the inn in case this goes wrong.
What if
Uh,
what if you come with us to get the bones and then like you don't have to come with us to kill the gatekeeper. We can go do that on our own. You protect the inn when we go kill the gatekeeper.
Actually, I think we would have a better chance with Lone, and if we mess up and Lone does not assist us, him and Annabelle are going to face a bloody demise.
Okay, Zinnia's over this. She's just gonna start walking towards the church.
Osia's following.
Yeah, I'll go.
Going around in circles.
I'm on.
I'll just
I'd
shrug and
say as I
follow
walk
as
away.
well.
Ghost hunting. Ghost hunting.
Lone,
Seems like
I feel like you should accompany us to the church at minimum.
I will walk you to the edge of the property, and that is as far as I will go.
When was the last
We
time you had to protect this place, Lone? Oh my god.
we have a bargain. Lone.
He's just gonna sigh, put on his boots, and start following. Blur has went back to his own house, like fed up. Like, you guys got Lone, you guys are fine.
No.
No?
I'm gonna go back and go get Blur.
Yep.
Oh
yep.
my god!
I'm also going to go and go get Blair. I want Blair.
Okay, so he started walking away, but then he just got immediately caught. Like, fuck!
Blur, Lone, join us. Be friends. Be guy friends. Be boyfriends. Let's go.
What?
We're going to the church. We're all going to the little white church. Let's get there.
Blur's just
Okay.
gonna relent.
We're on the way.
Um,
Wait, Blur's house was on the way to the church anyways.
Yeah,
We were
he's-
walking in that direction.
No,
Yep.
Lone's house was on the way.
No,
They
Blur's
both
house is
are.
also on the way. Lone's house was on the way to Blur's house.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, well, off we go to the abandoned church.
I cannot believe that you made me come, Blur says.
Whoa.
That's what. Never mind. Okay.
Oh.
We're walking.
As you...
That's what she said.
That's what she said. As you all begin to approach the church, the paved path turns to dirt and gravel and becomes harder and harder to walk up the hill of the church. The trees have begun to die in this area, completely lifeless and barren. There's felled trees that you will have to crouch or jump around. And as you get closer to the church, you hear humming. You hear someone inside. I'm sorry, I just saw y'all's gifs and that's making me laugh.
Please don't say they're humming a lullaby or something like that.
That is precisely what it sounds like.
Damn it.
And to those who can understand, I am sending you the translation. And those are the words that you hear as you approach the door. And through some of the broken windows, you see a figure inside praying at the...
Are you able to tell me what the
Yeah, I got you.
language is? Okay. Got it.
Hello there. You see a figure inside praying. The door has been left open. And she is across the room, knelt down in...
Hello?
Noda?
Yeah.
Hey, Nova!
Noda,
Hello?
would you please describe your character?
Yes, I will.
What?
My character. She's a average height, pale skinned lady. As she turns around to face you, has this soft looking face with a soft smile on her, ruby red eyes looking at you, laying her sword down, a holy symbol swinging at her neck.
Let me send everybody the holy symbol. Will you please send them a picture of your character?
Yes, I will.
And there is the holy symbol that is around her neck.
And there is me. There is my character.
And you all see this figure sitting in front
Oh,
of the altar
nicely.
and praying.
Beautiful.
Do I hear them come in?
Fire is going to make a beeline for this character and fall to his knees.
As I see Tyre
Oh
making a
my
beeline for
god!
this character, I go, "Hello!"
I'm
And I'm just going to be speechless on my knees watching her pray.
Ruby
The-
Simple.
Oh, he'd be simping.
as everyone is doing their things. I'll put the greatsword down that I am kneeling with, that's pointed in the ground. I'll put it on the ground. I'll turn around to meet everyone. Hello. It's nice to meet you guys. Rosa, Kyre, Zinnia.
What? How do you know my name?
I was
Maiden.
Oh
I was
god!
told your name.
Maiden.
She knows my name.
Mystery maiden.
I guess I
I'm
should.
gonna, I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna grab her hands with both of my hands and I'm going to say, who told you? And also, what's your name?
I should. I'll grasp the hands that you've given to me. My name is Amela. I'm Cleric of Osric. I was told by him.
This Osric guy just sounds a little better every single day.
Isn't he? He is the best. I love him dearly.
I was not
I
expecting the Kyre simping, but I'm in love with it.
I'm just picturing every single scene with Brock from Pokemon.
Yes.
How do you spell her name?
I will put her name in chat.
Nora, you also see accompanying them is Blur and Lone.
Oh.
Blur and who?
Lone.
Okay. It's nice to meet you guys too. I didn't realize you guys had arrived yet. I'm sorry I wasn't there to meet you.
No, please forgive us for intruding while you were praying.
You're fine. I was at the end of it anyway. I arrived earlier this morning. I was coming to repair the church here, waiting for you guys. So
I'm gonna like unclasp my hands and look really ashamed and abashed and be like, I really hope we didn't interrupt. I'm so sorry. It was sudden. We came here. We thought we had some sort of and I'm just really at a loss for words. I can't really explain it, but clearly I'm very ashamed of this.
Okay.
here,
Um,
you're fine.
what was your um, what was your name again? Amela?
Amela.
Amela?
Omela.
Amalia.
Amela.
Amalia. Do you happen to know an Annabelle in this town?
And Annabelle, the cute little girl?
Yes, that sweet child.
I
Yes.
do.
Yes, that boy who is begging at your feet right now
Oh!
was fighting with that child last night. So, just know that as he tries to be sympathetic with you, that he's a little bit more on the pathetic side than
We're just
sympathetic.
gonna just bring that up to
I'll
every
do
single
anything for Amela. Bring Annabelle here. I'll apologize right now.
Sure. Anyways, Amelia, it is surely a pleasure to meet you. Can you tell me, how did you come to serve Osric?
Oh,
Such devotion must come with its own trials and tribulations,
it
surely.
does. It does. Osric saved me when I was very young.
Ah. Uh, How young? It seems that people here are kind of ageless.
He saved me when I was 3.
And how old are you now?
That's a very good question. I don't particularly know, nor do I really care.
It's the
Okay.
Tia situation all over again with the math. Come on.
What's interesting is that you seem to have aged, but other people here haven't. So that's, I mean, I know time is relative here, but um,
Blur, is
regardless,
this the ghost you were speaking of?
It certainly sounds the same. I'm sorry, I thought you were an apparition.
It's fine. It's fine. I've been here quite a while, and I also could have been blessed by Ostrich. I most certainly am blessed by Ostrich.
Well, I can see you have sense of pride in your duty. Listen, we're not here to desecrate this obviously wondrous place of worship that is in fantastic shape.
So
Um,
wondrous and fantastic.
yes, don't listen to him. He's got a beef with a 7-year-old child, as we've already established.
It was a
Um,
event.
Did the 7-year-old
we,
at least win? Annabelle is quite smart.
of course she
She
did.
won.
Of course
Whatever
she
you
did.
wanted, she won. Sure.
Yes, of course she did. He's not very smart. He's kind of like the dull end of a pencil,
Ah,
really. He nearly walked into the body of water and died. So he's kind of like that.
he seems
Um,
smarter than that, though.
Now Albatross on the other end of that spectrum, Albatross is quite dreamy.
How long
Um,
have you been waiting here?
How long have I been here?
Well, waiting here for us? Or
Thank
singing,
you.
I suppose?
Well, I didn't even realize you guys were here yet, and I'm very sorry I wasn't there to meet you. I arrived this morning. I've been here not very long at all.
so you've
Hmm.
only been here since this morning, but Blur has seen you before?
I've met everyone here. I
Okay.
travel around.
Have you met nobody before?
Nobody.
Yes.
How do I know? How does anyone know nobody?
Well, I mean, surely somebody as high up in the ranks with Ostrich would certainly know nobody.
I don't know if I know a nobody.
Well, I can describe him. He smells good.
Ah, how do you know what he smells like?
You
That's
can you can
right up there. I
you
don't
can
like
just
that.
you can just go and just really inhale his being.
Inhale being, yes.
Regardless, we're not here to desecrate this beautiful church. But we're here to help you, we've been told. Help restore balance and help protect Passwell from greater evils. And I know that you and your lord and king, your extremely divine king,
So
Osric,
divine.
Osric the divine, um, is doing everything he can to do that. Certainly, your guidance and your wisdom could ensure that we proceed with our next steps with the utmost respect and honor. But we've been told that there is a small collection of bones that we could honor and grace and take to the creator of the original guardian of the wall to ensure they're well protected. Um, and we thought that we could use, well, we actually didn't know you were going to be here, but this is fantastic news that you're here. We could use your guidance to ensure that they're respected and honored in the movement of them.
I love to help you guys out with these bones. You're welcome to look around. There's quite a few. Find the ones you're looking for. And I was sent here to help guide you and help you in whatever you guys are doing. So you lead the way.
Do you happen to know the bones that we are looking for out of this huge pile of what looks like a lot of dead people?
Um,
Blur's gonna chime in.
maybe.
They should be the really big ones.
Oh, the ones that are over here.
Really big ones.
Ew, the one that
I'm
kind of
going to
looks
lead
like
them.
a Goliath's bones almost.
Oh, the ones by the circle rug, I'm assuming.
The really big
Do
ones.
I know which ones they are talking about?
Yeah, they'd be on the far end near the rug.
Mhm. I will lead them to those bones. Is it these ones?
Yes, those are the ones. I will
Well,
just be taking these, and he's gonna start scooping them into his arms.
do you
Um,
not have a? It would be easier to carry them in a bag, would it not?
I did.
Surely, is there any kind of holy bag that we could carry them in?
I don't have a holy bag, but any bag should do.
Um,
Does
well,
anyone have a bag?
I mean, I do have a bag. I have a, what fucking kind of bag do I have? Hold on, like a traveler's. I have a backpack and I have a Dungeoneer's pack, which both of them have a pack like I don't know how much bones they can hold though. They're full
We
of
could also
stuff.
just all pick up some bones and carry them to wherever they need to be.
Yeah.
That's quite true. Temporarily, I think so. Small hiccup in the plans. I think that when we dropped off, I'm sure you know Crone. Of course, you know Crone.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we dropped off some muffins for her this morning in respect for all of the hard work she's done, of course, in the creation and in her devotion to Osric. I think she might be taking a nap. So temporarily, Blur has offered to hold the bones until Crone is awake again. And we will just take them to his house very quickly.
That sounds like a great plan.
Yes,
Great.
wonderful
I
plan.
think we could probably just grab the bones. And then I could probably just have a chat with you while everyone takes them over to Blur's house.
We can do
Well,
that too.
Blur does intend to forge these bones into weapons to kill
Oh my
the
gosh,
goblin.
he's gonna slap his hand over
Did you
her
just say
mouth.
that out loud? Did you just say that out loud?
Did you say that out loud?
Wait, did you say that out loud in
Let's
character?
go.
I did.
Blur just looks horrified.
That sounds like such a wonderful idea.
Well,
Let's go do it. You're a blacksmith, right, Blair? That's why they're going to your house?
yeah,
Blur,
yeah, yes.
is there something you're not telling us?
I,
Needed to be informed about the clarity of our plan. You were not being entirely forthcoming.
but me, look, he's gonna like get close to Rosa, just like his hand on her shoulder, just like leaning, like I have no fucking idea what she's on about, but you can trust me. I don't know what's going on.
I feel like you've gotten the wrong impression from me already. I was sent here to help you, and whatever your goals are. You feel like taking these bones, and for whatever purpose you're doing them for, it's for whatever the best reason is for. I'll help you in that endeavor.
And how would you feel if we just. Wait, would you just help us get past the gatekeeper without having to do his trial?
That is not something within my capabilities.
Would you help us just kill the gatekeeper without having to forge a weapon?
I don't think that's also within my capabilities.
Would you help us just teleport past the gate without having to do anything at all?
I can't teleport.
Would you be able to go through the trial with us?
As
That
you
is something I
guys
could do.
are speaking, you see Zinnia trying to sneak out the front door. Not very well.
Zinnia! What are you?
Oh, I'm leaving.
We're up.
Where are you leaving
Where?
to?
We're off to.
Somewhere else.
We just met.
I know. You are lovely.
You are also very lovely.
All
Are
right.
you going to tell us where you're going before you sneak off?
Well, why?
We will need to meet up again in order to perform that trial.
I think Zinnia's okay. I don't think the party should be concerned with everything everyone's doing all the time.
Yeah, if that was the case, we would all be much more suspicious of other people.
I merely just want to ensure that you are going to remain safe.
I'm sure Zinnia will be fine.
Well, anyways, Rosa, I would gladly go through the trial with you, but I do have to warn you, I'm not much of a fighter myself.
All right, slide by.
My
Stay safe, stay hydrated.
my focus is more on healing.
You guys have a
I'm a
healer!
On healing.
Yeah!
You guys finally have a healer!
Interesting. I would like to talk to the party out of character.
Alrighty.
I would like to kill her.
What?
What?
Why?
What?
What?
I just
Because
Why?
joined.
On what basis?
she's a cleric of Ostrich.
We need a healer. I mean, I have
You
minute.
can take us right to him.
I have minute healing abilities.
Don't we want to go talk to
She's-
Osric anyways?
she's
She might be
devoted-
our escort.
She's devoted to him.
Yeah, but apparently Osric doesn't. Like, I don't know, he's not killing the people who have come here. The only people who are dying in this town are people who are trying to leave, which,
Like,
you know,
I mean, wouldn't it be better to have someone like who knows Osric, like kind of like pretty well to be one of his followers? Like, we
Right.
need some insider information on this guy if we're gonna eventually have to go up against him.
I mean, sure, if we like fucking torture her and
No,
get
what?
information out of her.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Why would we
Whoa!
need to torture her?
Alright, fine,
Whoa!
we'll proceed as
So-
normal. Let's proceed positively. Here we go.
Oh my god! I want to kill her!
No, I was definitely thinking it too. It's like, okay, screw you.
Okay, Ophelia.
Ophelia
Ophelia?
is not my name. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh,
Okay,
Ophelia.
Amelia.
It's Amela.
Amela. Let's just go do the trial. Blur, this whole weapon forging thing kind of bores me. Let's just go do the trial.
Wait, if we go again to the weapon forging thing, is Blur required to give to give your little crush his good
Well,
word in?
I mean, technically, Blur, we've given you the bones. You can go do whatever you want with the bones. I've held up my end of the bargain. You should hold up your end of the bargain. You're safe. Get out of here. We're gonna go do the trial. Please put in a good word for me for Albatross, but I'll be seeing him at the River Peak anyways. So
Correct me if
Wait.
I'm wrong. Did you need the bones for the trial?
I don't think so. Not if we all succeed the trial without having to kill the gatekeeper.
There's no guarantee, and then you'll be left utterly defenseless.
Well,
So,
Better
is
safe
there
than
a
sorry.
It seems like there's a larger chance that Omela here will be befell to some misfortune if we go through the trial. I think that we should fight the gatekeeper using our original plan.
Well, if Mela is so good at healing, then we should all be okay as we go through the trial, correct?
My focuses are on healing. I wouldn't call myself a great healer. I'm still learning.
Well, you've
How about
learned.
this? We give it a night. We give it a night. Let me finish creating your tools for you. And then you can go attack the gatekeeper when you've all replenished your strength and you have the option, just in case.
That sounds like a great idea.
We will need to find where Zinnia has gone to as well.
Yes, I noticed that your friend snuck off. Well, not really snuck off. She wasn't very good at
We
sneaking.
all
Lone,
watched her sneak
what
off.
is your idea of all of this?
Yes.
Who's
We
that
got
for?
Who did you ask?
It was Lone.
He is going to kind of look between everybody. I do not know her well, but she seems good of heart and willing to help you all on your journey. I do not know much of our god, not my god, but maybe hear her out. At least until she proves that she cannot be trusted. And take her out if she proves a threat.
Okay, sounds good. Can I go looking through the books?
Certainly.
I believe Paul is already busy over in that corner, so
Oh,
See if you found anything.
have you found anything, Paul?
Oh, no. Just gonna like,
Paul just slamming shut a frog anatomy
Insight
book.
check?
Do you need me to lift you up to see the bookshelf?
no, I got it. I got it. I got it. The
It's,
hops.
it's a frog, it can hop.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm ready to go. Let's go. Let's go. Where are we going?
Wait, we didn't check the other bookshelf on the other side.
And I believe
Okay,
there
fine.
are 2 rooms as well, so chambers. There may be something hidden within them. Well, there's a broom on one left, storage on the right.
I'm gonna slide next to Kier. So Kier,
Kyre?
you seem
Yes, fair maiden.
He doesn't care that she's saying it wrong.
very apologetic for interrupting my
You would never
prayers.
correct her.
I thank you for being apologetic.
Of course, of course. I would want nothing to do with upsetting you in your prayers for the mighty Ostrich.
Again, it's not that big of a deal, but I do thank you for being apologetic.
Sorry.
Of course, please, if there's anything that I can do in order to make your comforts here in this party a little bit more accommodating, I will do everything in my power.
I will let you know. Thank you. I do think we should help everyone here grab those bones, though, since they seem to be interested in the books.
Right, right, of course, yes.
You
Oh.
seem decently strong. We should be able to carry most of them, right?
Oh. Oh.
Of course, of course. I'm just blushing super hard after she says that. And yeah, I'll try to pick up like double the amount of bones.
Can I walk past Amelia and see what she smells like?
Bruh, stop screaming at everybody.
You're gonna smell me? What?
um,
Are you doing it stealthily or
are you just doing
like,
it?
getting a
No,
whiff?
no, just full on. No, I don't. And this is not a stealth. This is I'm walking past and I'm going full on smelling.
Sniff, sniff, sniff.
Um, Give me
Rosa.
a history to see if you recognize the smells.
Okay.
Ooh, intriguing.
Uh-oh, this is not gonna be good. Oh no, this is not gonna be good.
I
Don't
have faith
say
in you.
that. It's gonna be fine.
I am so excited. Oh, not bad.
Hey, it wasn't a
Okay.
fail.
-1.
-1. That's why I was excited for that
Negative.
roll.
I got a 10.
Should
Well,
I describe?
yeah,
or
that
do you want to-
passes.
Okay. Okay.
Or
You're
you can
going to
whisper.
get a very, very. I can whisper. I'll whisper it to you.
You can
It's more
whisper it.
fun.
It's more fun.
You want a Discord or in Roll20, Rosa?
Oh, sorry. It does matter. Roll 20 is fine.
Oh, do I get to see the whispers? Because I'm
Mhm.
DM. I don't know how that works. This is the first time
Yeah,
I've seen
you.
a whisper. Ooh. How fun.
Let's figure out how to spell. 1 second.
I freaking love Rosa so much. I just.
I love how confrontational she is.
Yeah, for real. It's just like I don't want to like talk because I don't want to get her out of character because it's like, oh, that's so good. It's so fun to listen to.
I have sent the whisper.
Oh, I don't get to see it, but that's okay.
Amelia. Amelia.
Omela.
Amulim. Question for you.
Yes.
I happened to hear a prayer before we entered this church. Sorry, Zinnia's rubbing off on me. I happened to hear a prayer before we entered this church. But it's interesting. Nobody in this area speaks that language. I happen to know it. Was that you praying?
It was. It's
Where
the
did you learn that language?
What language? It was just the prayer I was taught. I don't actually know what it says.
Oh, wait. So you don't know what you're saying when you pray?
No, it's just one of the prayers.
Okay. So like you could totally be saying like I want to die right now, nothing matters. Please Rosa, kill me right now. It's the best thing to happen. Please kill me. But you don't know that. But I do
Sure.
because I speak the language.
Sure, that's a possibility, but Ostrich wouldn't have prayers like that.
Well, you don't know because you don't speak the language.
No.
Oh my god.
Do
Okay,
you
well,
want to translate it for me?
I mean, I could, but it's a little bit more fun knowing what you don't know.
You could say you're translating it and simply have it be morbid as you wish.
Let's say I know that a part of that prayer is saying that you wish to be a part of the oblivion.
Oh.
Do what you will
Really?
with the rest of that. But I'm assuming you're loyal to him until death. So, appreciate me letting letting me smell you.
You're welcome. Would you like smelling me was very weird. You could have asked first. Would you like more information about me?
No, smelling you is enough, and knowing that you don't know your own prayers is enough.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Can I'm not sure if it was said, maybe I missed it, but can I do a history check to see if I recognize the language from memory of what she was saying? Like
Sure.
the prayer? Okay. Might take me a while because mobile, but I'll figure it out.
Rosa, you seem really suspicious of me. I feel like I should tell you this. I would hate for you to find out and blame me for something. She's going to start taking her gauntlets off. And on her arms, you're going to see golden scales.
My, how lovely.
Are you part dragon?
No, no, not part dragon at all.
Are you part snake?
I am part snake. Most people do not like that about me.
Interesting.
I decided that it's better for you to find out from me than finding out on your own. She'll put the gauntlets back on.
Well, no problem here. If you can't notice from my beautiful complexion, um, or occasionally across my shoulders, or what do you call it? Collarbones? Um, you'll see a few scales here and there. Um,
Oh,
they're silver, but I am no snake.
where did you get your scales then?
I have a history, a bloodline, if you will,
Oh,
dating back quite a while, but nothing to
that
worry
is
about.
very cool.
Hmm.
Okay, I won't worry about it.
Snakes may often be misunderstood, but they can be quite wonderful creatures once one gets to know them.
Yes, they can.
DM question:
Especially
Does
animals,
a
yeah.
Yes.
did did that roll pass the history check?
Oh. Um, what were you trying to understand the language?
Yeah, to see if I could remember what she was saying in the prayer and if I knew the language.
Yes, you did. Let me send that to you.
Okay. What's Yeah, thank you.
Nice.
Where are you? There you are. That's what she was saying.
And then also, what language was she speaking?
Well, you
Oh, gotcha.
can't say it
I
out
see
loud.
it.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, I appreciate it.
Gotcha.
Well, again, it's very nice to meet you, and I do apologize for not being here sooner. I hope you accept my apology.
Okay, on to blurs. Seems like.
Thanks.
On to my
Me and
house.
Kier got most of the bones.
Blur is just looking around like he did see a ghost, but he is just absolutely baffled. Just
Whoa, chill the fuck out.
just carrying some bones under his arm like it's firewood and just leading everyone to his home.
I'm gonna walk side by side with Kier.
Um, Amelia, Ophelia, Omulum.
Yep.
It is Kyre, if you care to know.
Kyre.
She can call me
Sorry.
whatever she wants.
I would prefer to call you by how you would pronounce your name. So it's Kyre.
Yes, yes, it's Kyre. Thank you.
You're welcome, Kyre.
You.
Thank
You
you.
know my
It's common courtesy to call someone by their actual name and how it's pronounced.
It
I
surely is.
fully agree, Omela.
Hey.
There's gonna be a smile and a slight blush appear on her face.
Ah!
name.
A romance!
And I'll continue following the group to Blur's.
As you arrive to Blur's house, um, the inside is decorated of scholar, of someone who has lived a very difficult life. The furniture is half broken. There is clutter absolutely everywhere. But there is a forge that looks to be the only thing that has been kept right, and tools scattered about. You could just drop those anywhere.
I will drop the bone pile.
I'll add my bones onto Kyre's.
Pardon the mess.
It's no worries, Blair. We all have to live. Nothing can be pristine and perfect.
What? Thank you. That means quite a lot, honestly.
You're welcome.
I feel like I'm changing his accent like every time I talk. I'm trying so hard to keep it consistent. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like.
Don't worry, it's fine.
It's like that, like when you take a car ride with somebody and their car is absolute filth. They're like, yeah, you should throw those bottles in the back.
Bitch, you live like this?
Bitch, you live like this? Essentially.
So we can just sit anywhere?
I wouldn't recommend it.
I
You might find more
thought we
comfort
were.
away.
I thought we were gonna go do our own things while Blair started working on the weapons.
Yes, I should have them done by noon tomorrow.
It's not too long. You work fast.
Indeed.
You must be very skilled at your work. Heard little about you.
I was a blacksmith before I arrived here.
Well, I'm glad to see the skills are coming to use here.
Certainly. If any of you need your tools sharpened or anything before the battle, I can do that for you.
Thank you.
We're waiting until noon tomorrow. Patience was never my strongest suit. I'm sure you can all guess. Maybe we should find something fun to pass the time until Blur finishes masterpiece. Speaking of which, where is Forrest?
Forrest? He should be at home attending to his farm, I assume.
Why don't we all explore Passwell a bit more? To everyone here, Crone does have a quaint little shop that sells we'll call it intriguing things. Y'all could go check that out, or Omulum, you could with Kyre go have another fight with a 7-year-old child. What do y'all think?
I'm never gonna let that go.
I think I would prefer to not fight a 7-year-old child, but I would love to make friends with a 7-year-old child.
Sure, let's do it.
Oh, look at those two lovebirds. Should I leave
So
you
Maybe we
two
can
alone?
apologize to her for you.
Cute. Just remember, flirting can lead to distractions, and distractions can get us in trouble.
Have you gotten in trouble because of distractions before?
First
Ooh.
time's the
Ooh.
charm.
Finally, someone to match wits with Rosa. So you all are going off on your...
And who says flirting is something that's a distraction? We're not flirting.
Poor
Honey, you
Kyre.
may not know you're flirting, but you're flirting.
Well, Blur's
Right, of
working on
course.
our weapon.
We're not. We're not
Then
at
we'll
all.
need a solid plan for dealing with the gatekeeper. And any ideas, Omulus?
Oh,
Your,
Mela.
Mela, your insights into Osric's ways might give us an edge.
I can tell you what I know,
Sure.
but I don't know if it will help much. What do you need to know?
Oh, just a few things like, what is the crossroads? What is the deadly fog? Why has the mayor been elected? Why is there a gatekeeper? How was the gatekeeper created? Why is there a wall? Who is Osric? How did he come to be? Why are you a cleric? Where did you come from? Why have we all been brought here? And that's probably my starting questions.
I will answer as many of those as I can. I don't think I can answer most of those. The first one that stood out to me that I can answer is who is Osric. Um, Osric is my god. I think that's obvious. Um, Osric is a very kind and benevolent god. His whole goal is to help and heal people, to save them from whatever situation they have found themselves in. Uh, he uses that by being able to rest the crossroads. That's where the crossroads are. He uses them to rescue you. That is how I arrived here. Um, I don't remember where I came from originally. Um, I don't remember any of the other questions you asked.
Yes, what is the deadly fog? Why are we here? Why were you here? What is beyond the wall?
I don't know what the fog is. I didn't know there was deadly fog. I was here because I was sent by Osric to help guide you and lead you to whatever your goals are.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know why you guys are here, but my best guess is Osric saved you and then brought me here to continue to
Mm,
make sure you were safe.
mm-hmm. So you've been beyond the wall.
I have.
Okay. So you know of everything else that's beyond the wall.
I wouldn't say of everything else. There's a lot of land.
So have other people who come through Passwell, have they made it actually past the wall?
I
Because
don't know.
people here are like, some people make it past, some people don't. But we don't have any proof that anyone's made it past.
Everyone here that I know in Passwell has always been in Passwell, and I don't visit here often.
Have you ever been sent out here to support anyone else?
In the past, yeah, but
Okay. Are they still alive?
I have
In a
no
sense.
idea. A lot of them have chosen to stay here, and they're no longer here. Doesn't mean that they're dead.
So they chose to
I've met a
stay.
few of them at the city,
Okay.
the main cities.
Okay.
So they're alive.
In a sense.
No, they're doing well. They've found places, work, friends, lovers.
Hmm.
I assume it's the same as anywhere else in any other realm or world.
Okay. Um. Sure. Do you know Albatross? Did I already ask you that? You've met Albatross before, surely. Um. Okay.
I do know Albatross.
Those are all the questions I had for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go walk on over to some farmland.
Okay. Do you want? I guess I'm going with Kier to go meet Annabelle. Kyre. Sorry. I am so sorry.
It's all right. It's got a couple of people in here too.
You know, I didn't actually hear the how it was pronounced. I just saw words.
Yep, that's all good. You should wait and see if we get to the last name. That's a tricky one.
We will see.
All right, so Zinnia's off doing her thing. Kyre and how do you pronounce it again?
Amelia.
Amelia are off to go to the inn to see the baby child. What is Rosa's going to Forest? What is Paul and Osea, our two druids, doing?
I was gonna go for a swim.
Going for a
Oh.
swim. Asia?
She'll eye the bones that oh, what's his name again? Starts
Blur?
with a B. Blur. Blur is working with. Um, and then I guess she'll just go off with Paul.
Okay. We got
Hey.
our pairings. I am going to pull Soup into a whisper,
Oh, good luck.
and
Have
we
fun,
will
Soup.
be right back.
We will. Yippee!
Yippee! All right.
My voice fucked me over there. Okay.
All right. So he's greeting you at the door. Oh, hello again. Can I help you?
Yes, may I come in?
Of course. What do you need? And he's gonna step aside, let you inside.
She's gonna wait until the door's shut. And once it is, she's going to say, "Do you pray?"
Do I pray?
Yes, to your god.
Um, not necessarily.
But you still worship him.
Uh, loosely, he gave us this life, and so I certainly appreciate him.
So much so that you would kill this town.
Oh, no, I see what you did now. Oh, no, certainly never. These are my people.
Then you stuttered earlier for what?
It was a very unexpected question.
But was it a true answer?
No, it was not true. I did not answer anything. Please, believe me when I say I would do anything to ensure the safety of my people.
How long have you been mayor?
The better part of 500 years. Or 300, sorry. 300 years.
And how long has this. What is it? Osric? Is that what it is?
Osric.
Osric?
Yep.
And how long has Osric been the lordship, the godlyhood?
Far longer than I have been here.
Has anyone else here been here longer than you?
Not one.
So then you must know a lot.
I assume so. Such as one such does with age.
Age and experience, right?
Well, certainly. There's
Have you
some...
ever been outside the wall?
No, I've never been outside of the wall.
For 500, or well over 500 years?
300.
300?
Not that makes much of a difference. No, I've never. No.
And why?
I am a coward, one would say.
Is it. What is it that hides out there? Surely it can't be that terrible.
There's... You saw the fog when you arrived, before you arrived. There could be more of that out there, or some other unforeseen monstrosity just waiting for us as soon as we exit these gates. And I...
Has anyone ever tested it?
Well, no. No one's ever come back from being out there, so I can only assume it is dangerous.
I thought you had said someone had come back earlier.
Well, I've never spoken to her.
Who is it?
She's his cleric.
The one we met.
The... Pardon? You met her?
Well, we've met lots of people here. With interesting stories.
Well, if you
You...
didn't indeed meet the Cleric, she's the only one I've seen be able to come in and out freely without the gatekeeper harassing her.
And where is this gatekeeper again?
He is towards the far northwest of our town. You just follow the path, it'll take you straight to him. But I do
And
not
he was
recommend getting close.
He was created in that church.
Yes.
You were there for that.
Not in proximity.
But you were alive when it happened.
Certainly.
Why did it happen? Who created him? Or it? I don't know.
Well, it was created by Crone and Osric to keep out the riffraff from the rest of the continent.
So Crone is close with Osric.
More than close.
More than... And what do you mean by that?
I mean that they've shared evenings together.
They are... They have sex!
I was trying to avoid that word. Yes, to my knowledge, it's just been the rumor, but she did say that it was his seed that led to the Gatekeeper's creation.
That is their creation of a child?
Yes, it's as unpleasant as it sounds. At least that is what
And the
Crone told me.
gatekeeper, this creation of Crone and Osric, hurts anyone who tries to leave.
Not necessarily, just those who fail its trial.
And what is its trial?
I do not know. I've only seen it from afar.
And what have you seen?
I have seen the gatekeeper closing in on whoever it is that has accepted the trial. And they talk back and forth, but I have not heard what has been said. I'm a bit too afraid to get close. And either it will unlock the gate and allow them through, or it gets messy.
So you have been the mayor of this town for over 300 years, and you don't even know the trial to leave.
If I get too close, then I become part of the trial, and you cannot walk away from the trial, or it will get messy.
And
Once
you have never tried to face this trial.
Oh, certainly not. As I've said, coward. But I care about these people. And so I do what I can for them and lead them. And I try to advise not going towards the giant. There's a death sentence in my eyes.
I want to go home.
This is your home now.
This is not my home.
What do you have to go back to?
I have family. I have my sisters.
Well, maybe
You don't have family?
they're long gone, my dear.
And you never thought to leave.
Of course I thought
You
it.
abandoned them?
No.
You abandoned them by staying here and refusing that trial.
You see tears begin to well in his eyes. It's too late for that now.
He's a half-orc, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. If you know anything that can help me, I want to see my family again.
This is what I know. They're pointing out my map and
Oh.
just going around.
There it is.
My god, they love poking holes. Anyway. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Okay, anything that could help.
Mhm.
I recommend being truthful. And that is all the advice I can give you.
That you can give me.
Yes.
By whose order?
Just he's false silent.
Is it Osrek?
No, it's
If he goes silent, she's actually going to yell and
ooh.
lose her temper, and her pink eye is going to start glowing. It's gonna
Ooh.
like spark for a second. She's going to say in a very angry, dark tone, "Who ordered you to keep silent?"
No one ordered me. His tears are starting to fall down his face, his body shaking. I just want you all to be safe.
I will be safe when I am back home. Now tell me what I need to know.
I have told you.
You've told me what you can tell me.
Yes.
By your own choice. But who is it that restrains you? That is what I must know.
I do not desire to anger him. He's not given me any command, but I know his will. And his will is to help you. You do not realize it, but he has saved you. And you should respect that.
Her temper's gonna keep rising and her eye is gonna keep flickering.
Poor guy.
Oh! Who is he?
Osric.
Who?
Osric.
Osric, okay.
Osric saved all of us. Why would we defy what he put in place to protect us? That doesn't make sense.
Because you have families! If you are all taken here, as we have been, you have families to go back to. You have loved ones. You have a home. How can you abandon things so easily?
It is better here for me, at least. I do not know about the others, but I did not have a home to return to. I had nothing to return to. It was easier here. It was better here. Here I could lead and help instead of being silent.
You fall under democracy, under downright slavery for this man.
It is better than the life I had before. Here we can be happy. We can make music and tend to animals and find community within each other.
You can live in fear.
Why
That
would
is
I?
not happiness. That is the bare minimum.
I see no reason to fear him. So long as we do not go towards the gatekeeper, there's nothing to be afraid of.
That is fear.
Here we
To
get to live.
refuse to go near that gatekeeper's fear. You are living in fear. I will not live in fear.
Then I wish you
And
luck.
I've gotten what I needed.
Then good luck. I sincerely hope that you can get through.
Her eye's gonna calm down, and she's just gonna return to her chipper old self. Thank
Yo.
you. She's gonna leave with a
Man
big
is
old
shaking.
smile.
Man is shaking in his boots as she walks away.
And she has a big old smile on her face.
He's like, you see, like, if you like look behind as you're leaving, you see him just sit on the ground, just start crying.
He's like, oh,
Oh
oh,
God.
oh God.
Oh God. Yo, that was really good. I love her perspective on things. Hee hee.
Thank you.
Well done.
Yeah.
Yippee!
Welcome back.
Yippee!
And
Yippee.
Alright, let's follow Kyre and how do you say it again?
Omela.
Omela. I promise to get it right. Omela.
We might have gotten excited. We might have already roleplayed. We might be at the end.
Oh, okay. Tell me what you guys did.
We chatted. I learned a little bit about Kyre, and Kyre learned a little bit about me.
Bet. Okay. Paul and Osea, did you want to act out going for a swim?
We could.
Or
We have started doing some landscaping.
yeah.
I
We're not.
noticed the zoomed in picture on the map.
No. So it's
That's
I'm
funny.
working on something. I'm working on a thing.
the corner, like the eastern corner of the map, in front of that grove of trees. We started making a pond.
Aww.
I have mold earth as a cantrip, so
Aww.
I've just been digging.
Oh, that's awesome.
And OC is like making little flowers, like pond friendly flowers.
Our two
And then I'm gonna
druids,
create water and fill it.
like behind Glad's house or on the bottom corner?
Uh,
Towards the
to the
docks?
right of Glad's house.
To the
Like if
right
you're
of Glad's
facing
house?
Glad's house from the street, yeah.
Oh. Will you draw on the map for me?
I'm
Like
working on that. I'm trying to.
will you draw a circle where it's supposed to be?
Oh wait, right. We can draw on Roll20. I was
Yeah.
trying to like.
Like
Yeah, just like draw a circle where that is.
there.
Right there? Okay. Good to know.
Glad might have a pool now.
Glad
Yep.
might have a pool now. I dig it. Okay, Rosa. What are you doing, girl? Rosa?
Yes.
Okay.
I was making my way to Forest's place.
Okay. Would you like to whisper this, or do you mind them hearing?
Well, none of them are within earshot once I go to their farm, so it only makes sense to whisper.
Okay. Um, Kyra and Nona, you guys were still at the inn talking to Annabelle?
We haven't started talking to Annabelle yet. We were waiting for you for that.
Okay.
But that is the plan.
Okay. Zinnia can walk in. You guys can have a nice, lovely chat between the three of you. I'm gonna borrow Rosa.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, you heading towards
Okay.
forests.
Yeah. And I don't know how much. I think I'm only going to be able to play for like 30 minutes longer. But so we can make this super quick, but
Okay.
I just wanted to go up to his farm and like knock on his door and see where he was, or I guess just kind of start and knock on his door.
You'll see him behind his house tending to his cows. Sky is nearby but out of earshot, tending to the crops.
Okay, wait, you cut out for just a little bit. So Forest is tending to the crops or Sky is?
Sky is. Force is with the cows tending to them, but Sky is out of earshot. And she has her back turned, like she's not paying attention or anything.
So I'll walk up to Forest kind of casually, slowly, and just kind of like give a wave and be like, "Hi, hey, Forest."
Oh, hello. Um, So
Like,
Lone told me, or Jack told me something interesting last night.
oh, yeah. What did Jack tell you?
Oh, she just said that you visited.
Oh, that I visited?
Visited her?
That I visited her
Yeah, did you have a good evening?
with Jack? I had
Yeah.
a great conversation with Jack.
Oh, good. She's one of the few around here that I actually
Um,
trust.
ah,
So I just wanted to
and
say if
is that just because of?
hmm?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say if you caught her good graces, then I'm sorry for being so suspicious of you when we met. So I apologize.
No, I think I told you before that I have always been treated with suspicion my entire life, so I'm used to it. Um, no need to apologize. Let's just move forward.
Good. I'm
Um,
relieved. Was there something you needed?
but I meant to ask. You told me you may meet me at the tavern last night, and I didn't see you.
I had other matters to attend to, and my sister didn't want me going out at such a late hour.
Oh, okay. Well, might I see you tonight?
Perhaps. We'll see.
Well, I think you're cutting in and out.
Oh,
Pretty rough.
Uh-oh. One second. Hello?
Yep, I can hear you better now. I'm just making sure it's not me or I don't have too much stuff open.
Okay. Well, yeah, he's like, yeah, perhaps.
Okay. Well, I hope to see you. Um, we're thinking about we're weighing our options about staying or not, and I hope to see you. It might influence my decision to stay.
Well, that's sweet. Hmm. I'll see you
But
tonight then.
okay, that sounds good. That's all. And then I walk off back to the tavern.
Nice. All right, and off we go.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Welcome
I would
back.
consider myself a child of Ostrich.
Okay, and if that. Why? I've heard that I helps people. She does quotation marks. He helps people, but from all I've heard, it's just kind of a lot of people scared. So, what
Well,
exactly does he do for people?
well, he saves people from situations where they wouldn't be able to survive or are not doing well and brings them here where they can have a new chance.
Okay, and what about those people's families or their homes?
Well, in most cases, the family or the homes don't care about them. He's often saving them from them.
Okay, and what if they already escaped? Then he just trapped them again?
Then he must have been saving you from something else.
That is impossible. I cannot be saved from anything. I am fine.
Oh, sweetie, I don't think
Some,
you're going.
sometimes you don't know you need saving until you need it.
Oh, I guess that is kind of true. There was this one time I woke up in a temple and my horn was gone. That's a whole different story.
Oh,
Oh, Well,
But anyways,
well, I've learned more about Kyre here. Do you want to tell me about you?
um, I have 11 sisters. They're all very elven. My father is alive. He's like kind of noble. He's very noble. I don't consider myself very noble, but he's also an elf. Um, and clearly I am not an elf, so that also brings me some questions, but they've explained that before, but you don't need to know that. Anyways, I am very curious. I like knowing things, and I like sweet things. They're very yummy. I also really like flowers. If you ever want a flower crown, please do let me know. I am so happy to make you one. But yeah, I don't know why I'm here, and I kind of want to go home.
Well,
I love
I
her.
guess I can understand wanting to go home. I I can try to lead you to try to get you back home, but I can't make that promise. Most people here just make newer, better homes here.
Yeah, I don't really want to do that if I'm gonna be trapped again, so
Well,
I
let's
would
make sure you're
love
not
to get
trapped
past this
then.
trial.
Well,
Most
that's the
like
plan. So we won't have to worry about that. Well, it was nice to meet you. Do you have any more questions for me?
Um, I'll write them down.
Sounds like a wonderful plan. Rose's rapid fire questions at me made it hard to answer.
Yeah, I can't process information that quickly.
I think I did a pretty good job. I think I got most of them.
I'll write them down for you. I'll give you a little note later.
I love that plan. Thank you.
They're so sweet together.
I like to imagine. I'm assuming there's tables. I like to
Hmm.
imagine Kyre and Amela next to each other, and Zinnia across the table.
Yeah, she has her like her hands on like her face in her hands. You know that interesting like ooh.
Have Paul and Asia returned from their pond building?
Have we? I'm gonna put that up to Paul because
Which
Paul's the
I
one digging.
love
Hey,
that happens.
I'm done swimming. It's just whether or not you want to RP 1-on-1.
Osi's gonna make sure Paul's fine and just stay out however long you want. Just well, try to get back to the inn before dark, please. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you. And she's gonna head back to the inn, I guess.
All right. I'll swim a little bit more and maybe like 10 more minutes and then make my way back. I will enter the inn sopping wet and muddy, like still dripping.
I just mopped that floor 5 hours ago.
You guys did just mop that floor.
And you're gonna mop it again tomorrow.
I love it.
Well, shit, maybe I'll have to.
Shit, I think this is my problem.
You mop the floor and then you turn around to see more mud and water behind where you had just mopped that you've walked over.
This is where
That's
prestidigitation
future
will come
me's
in so much
problem.
handy.
Oh no, it's future me.
So Paul and Osea first. You walk in, you see all of your group minus Paul, and our newest member, all sitting together, chatting it up. Osea, would you like to speak to our newest member?
Not right now. I'm sorry. My social battery has drained for tonight.
Fair enough.
You're good.
Paul, would you like to speak with her?
Sure.
Paul, over here. The rest of us are over here.
Hey.
Hey.
I didn't get a chance to introduce myself earlier, but I hear you may already know all of our names.
I
I'll
do.
introduce myself anyways. Paul.
It's very nice to meet you, Paul. So,
Real.
can I ask you about yourself? And you're welcome to ask things about me too. I think I've answered everyone's questions.
Yeah. Let me think for a second.
You can do what Zinnia is doing. Zinnia is going to write me a note and then give it to me later. With all of her questions.
Well, I am glad to see Zinnia has returned safely.
She was one of the first ones here. Besides
Good.
me and Kyre.
Yes, I am fine now. Well, I was fine before, but
I'm glad to see you've returned.
I'm curious because you've done your fair share of traveling this region. What types of dangers await us out there beyond the gate?
I'm not one to really ask about that. I travel, yes, but I mostly stay in the temples and the churches and the chapels.
So you've
And
never found your life under threat while traveling?
I get escorted most of the time. But now I get to be the escort, so I guess I'll discover them with you guys.
Oh, so you're an escort.
Well, I was told to help you guys and help you with whatever you were doing. So I was supposed to welcome you here. I was supposed to be here before you guys were here. So escort seems like the best title.
Escort, Lady of the Night, same thing.
Kyre's eyes just bugging out of his skull.
I wouldn't. I don't.
I think escort means two different things in our worlds here.
I think escort might be fitting.
I've never heard it the way you're using it.
The way I'm using it?
Yeah.
You see Omela kind of stuttered to a stop and her cheeks have flushed bright red.
Oh, well, just to
do
be
you
clear,
think
what an
she's here for sex stuff?
just to
Kind
be
of weird.
yeah, just to be clear, what an escort has been used for in well, I mean, my past is
I've never heard it used like that.
my
I've
past
heard
is
it used, but
my past is a bit fucked up, but escorts are accompaniments for gentlemen who would like something to play with.
It's sex stuff. We're all adults. We don't have to dance around the subject.
But that's plenty fine if you consider yourself, if that's the best title you consider it for yourself. I mean,
on your definition, I would not call myself that, no. Thank you very much.
I apologize for my comrades' obscenities.
You were fine, Asya.
constantly apologizing, Asya.
That's not a bad thing.
I think.
I think.
To help you guys out, my character looks like she's 25, 26, 27-ish.
I
Like
just
the
more mean in
perfect
general talk of
escort.
our group, especially with a little frogman.
Don't
Hey,
worry about the
I'm
little
a
frog
grown
man.
little frog man. Thank you very much.
Exactly. So it's like, I think.
Are there
Look, she don't know how they age.
Are there any blueberry muffins in sight?
not that you can see at the moment. She is getting things ready for dinner.
I would like to ask Zavira for blueberry muffins.
Blueberry muffins specifically. Okay.
Um,
I remember why.
I can get started on those for breakfast tomorrow, but I'm a little preoccupied getting dinner ready.
Could I have some now?
I don't have any, I'm sorry.
What are the magic words?
Please.
Oh, would you look at that? I just found one.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
that's so, that's
I
fucking
take
so
the
funny.
blueberry muffin and I walk out of the inn.
I love that that works though.
That's
I wa-
so funny.
Oh, how
yeah.
funny.
So Asia,
Osea.
sorry,
All good?
Asia,
Yeah. Yes. I'm sorry, I'm
You-
trying to figure out what my mom's listening to in the other room too.
no, you're good. You mentioned that you liked snakes earlier.
Well, they're not my favorite animal, but they certainly bring back a fond familiarity for me.
How
Indeed.
do they? Most people are scared of them.
They're just misunderstood. That's all.
I think they are very misunderstood. What gives you that impression? Why does it bring you familiarity?
There was someone very close to me when I was young who, well, she had quite a fondness for the leathery things.
Oh,
She was quite misunderstood herself. I suppose just, well, the sight of your scales just reminded me so much of her.
is she like me?
Hmm, I'd say she was. Most did not get to know her as well as I. They chose to shun her.
Just
The
like
great
me. I was shunned till I was saved by Ostrich.
Osea will place her hands over yours in kind of a comforting manner. You should never have had to endure such harshness.
Well, I wish I could have met who you're talking about. She?
I believe you would have gotten along very well.
Can I ask her name?
I like to call her Wilt.
Wilt. That's such a pretty name. I hope I don't bring too much discomfort or sadness being here. Hopefully it's all good.
I truly think you will make a wonderful addition to our group. Even if Rosa has her issues.
That's okay. It's not new to have people not like me.
You certainly seem to have caught Kyre's eye. She gives a teasing smile.
Well, Kyre here seems to be quite capable. So, not that you aren't capable either.
I wish only to do my part.
Well, we all have to work together. Well, I guess we
Indeed.
don't have to, but it'd be beneficial to all of us to work together.
It certainly will make things far easier for everyone.
It will.
Agreed. And that ends.
Says the frog who just hopped mud onto our clean floors.
Agreed.
Well, I think I think Rosa wanted to talk to me alone at some point. I think I might go after her. Does anyone have any other burning questions before I leave?
Nope.
Seems not. Nope.
Not any that can't be answered in a follow-up session.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
gonna go ask for a blueberry muffin with pleases and thank yous, and then I'm gonna go chase after Rosa.
For the rest of the evening, nothing eventful will happen unless you guys wish to do something.
We hear the mayor just scream over over the fields about, what is this hole in my yard?
What happened? I got a pool?
Oh, I have a question.
Yes.
Yes.
I have a question for oh
Not me.
Mela.
Mela.
Omela.
I was gonna say Mila, but I was almost there.
That's what
How long have you been on this town again?
This town, I've arrived this morning.
Okay.
You seem like you still have questions.
Well, they're not ones you can answer.
Try me.
The abandoned house.
I don't know anything about the abandoned house.
That's what I thought.
It was worth a shot. You never know.
I know.
Better
Anyways, have fun.
question asked than unanswered.
True. Have fun.
I will try not to get murdered by Rosa.
I mean, yeah.
What a response.
I mean, she did. Okay, out of character, she was like, let's murder her.
Yeah, I want to kill her.
I want her dead.
Murder!
I don't trust her.
Moida.
Moida, eh? Moida.
What Moida? Sorry.
If you don't see me around tomorrow morning, you know who to blame.
Oh my gosh.
What Moida?
You stay safe.
Alright, so
Because they
We're
become
gonna
friends
turn into frickin' Clue at the end of this.
she walks out after Rosa. What are the rest of you guys doing? Or do you want to do anything?
Osea is gonna enjoy some lovely dinner prepared by our host and then offer to help clean up and do dishes and stuff.
Very
Because that's the
sweet.
right thing to do.
Zinnia's gonna dance.
With Liara again?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Hell
dry
yeah.
off
Performing.
outside.
What you doing, Paul?
Drying off outside. Like I'm asking for a towel.
You're hanging yourself up on a clothesline with some pins.
Oh, that's good.
I really want to draw that now.
Do it, please.
Oh, I already got a sketch out right now.
Oh my god, yes.
It's just Paul in a bucket.
Yes.
Please.
Oh, here. I haven't had good fucking art, so
I'm drawing Paul
I use
how I
ChatGPT to
imagine
make
him,
something,
though.
so I have something that's a bit closer to what I envision Paul looks like.
Okay.
Ooh, please
Oh.
do.
I can
I would
change
love
it.
to
I can
see-
change your token for you to.
All right, cool.
I would love to see Paul.
Yeah, just send it. I'll change your token for you.
Like
But
lately, I've been.
because of
Oh, I love him.
Oh my god, he's so cute!
That's so different than what I imagined. I'm
Same.
just drawing this silly little frog man. This
Oh
silly
my
little frog blob.
god!
You're
He's such a
adorable.
little guy.
Why is he so cute? I feel bad for
He's
what I
just
did as
here.
Crone now.
He's vibing.
Hold on, no. Why
He's
is he so
just a-
cute?
There,
He's
he
so
honestly in that
adorable.
picture, it kind of just looks like there's no thought.
Oh,
in it.
absolutely.
It's like looking at a pug.
Yeah,
He's
there's
just
nothing
there
happening.
to exist.
Like, sorry, but like this is what I've been picturing him as, or like generally, like you know those old ass like storybook illustrations.
Really? Do you want to know what I've been
Yeah, that's what I
imagining?
had him pictured as well.
No, he's
You
so
want to know what
cute.
kind of shit I've been imagining?
Yes.
Hold on. Hold on.
Nah, he's adorable. There, I changed your token. Don't ever put me in a
so
situation.
many
Like you have a
weird
soccer
frogs.
ball.
Why's he got a
Wait,
I'm
soccer ball?
imagining something.
Wait.
That's
Oh
incredible.
my god, this is him.
Yes.
That's
Wait.
the one that I sent, that is what I've been imagining, just a little guy.
Yes. That's the closest representation, which is orange.
It's just That is tall but orange.
Oh my gosh, yes, I love him so much.
He's just a little guy.
He's just a little guy. He's so dapper in these.
You're a druid, right? Though, Paul.
Yes.
You're
I
just gonna
love
turn into
that.
a giant like wolf one of these days.
Oh,
Paul
absolutely.
totally gives me minion vibes.
Like, we
Not
haven't had to do
minions,
combat yet, but
villains.
like when it comes
Oh,
time
yeah.
to wild shape, I have like wild shape descriptions like already pre-planned. I'm ready.
It's a
Yeah, same
bigger
here.
frog.
It's a frog with teeth.
How did you know?
Oh, wait,
I love it.
So Quinn, so Soup. I already asked Quinn this, but how surprised?
Not at all, actually.
Really?
Because I earlier when I was joining to look at my character sheet on the app, I saw that Noda was a part of the Roll20, and I was like, okay.
We thought someone was gonna catch it. We've been planning this
But
for
then,
2 weeks.
then when you joined, I was like, oh, that makes sense.
I was so shooketh, though.
We've been planning this for weeks.
We have.
Mhm.
I was like, okay, that makes sense.
Now it's all coming together.
Mhm.
Understood,
I asked-
understood.
I asked Zarla what I should be, and Zarla was like, "Please be a healer."
Be a healer. They need a healer.
Yeah, me
So
and
that is
Paul
what I
have
made.
like minor healing abilities, but none of us are like actual healers. So
They
now
can
we have
only
an actual
do.
healer.
They can only do
Oh,
so
I have
much.
a playlist. I have a
And
playlist.
Oh yeah, send your
Oh.
playlist. Send it
Wait,
here.
I don't think I've sent my playlist either.
I don't think I sent mine, but
Everyone
mine is
send
like
your playlists.
mine is like a
Uh,
thing, so I'll have to
I
change.
made
I'll have to get some.
I made a playlist for Osric, but I'm not gonna send it yet.
okay.
But I have one.
There's my playlist.
Maggie Gira.
I'll make a singular playlist for Osea, and then I'll
Megaira? Megaira? Megaira.
Megira.
Yeah. I have.
I think you're gonna love hers.
I'm excited. So we'll just say that they ended all going to bed, and we'll start next session with them getting up and getting prepared to go face the gatekeeper.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. All right.
Does the 27th work for everybody for next session?
27.
Let
The
me double
27th does work
It does?
That should work.
Okay.
for me, yeah.
That should work for me.
Yep.
That
It will
should
work.
work for me as well.
Let me double check real quick, because I'm helping with a play.
I
Ooh.
think I might need to leave by half an hour ago from now.
Okay,
On the
that can
27th,
we can do that.
but I should be okay other than that.
Yeah, no problem at all.
27th. It's in the morning, right?
Yes. Same time as
Okay,
today.
then
We can start
that should
earlier
be
if
fine.
that works better for you guys.
I'm good with any day.
I'm like, because the 27th I have a show I need to go in and
Okay.
help with.
Would you guys rather start like an hour earlier, hour later, anything like that? Is this time frame okay for you guys?
Doesn't matter to me. You know
I can
about
start any time earlier, for sure.
Yeah. Same.
Okay, anytime earlier. Bet. Okay, we'll stick to OG time for now. As we get
As it
closer,
gets
if
closer, we'll figure it out.
it's easier for you guys, then we'll do that. Okay. Yeah.
Such a silly goofy.
But yeah, how did you guys like Noda just popping in?
Loved it.
Slay.
Surprise.
I hit him with the old.
I thought it'd be really fun to surprise you all.
Hit him with the old. Noda, can you describe your character?
Yes, I can again. She's a medium height, pale, tall. Maybe not tall, but she definitely doesn't look strong, lady. But she has platinum white hair, ruby red eyes. She has her holy symbol out and for everyone to see. Her clothes are darker blue and black, but they're accented by like gleaming silver armor. That she has gauntlets as a piece. That's half armor.
Did you guys like the holy symbol? Because I drew that.
That is so awesome. I love that.
Thank you.
The holy symbol
But
is
everyone,
so
I have
pretty.
to head out, but I will see you all in a few weeks.
Thank you
See you
for
then.
having a good session.
Thank you for making such a great session.
Aw, shucks.
Thank you for hosting. Yeah.
Of course. I hope that everyone liked it.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah.
Love you.
Love you.
I am so I'm so excited that it has happened instantly with Kyer. That's gonna be so fun.
Isn't
That
that
is gonna be so
sweet?
much fun. I ship it so hard.
I was not
It's so
expecting that
sweet.
at all.
I love it. I have no idea what class he is, but it is so sweet.
It's sweet.
It's just I find it really funny because I joined Roll20 and I saw Kyer's picture and I was like, that's Amanda's type. And then he was like, yes, hi.
Wife.
Like, ah.
Like a puppy dog. Just like,
Got to
yes,
his
yes.
knees and he was like, hey, beautiful.
He's like, whoa.
Immediate.
Hold up, there's a hot
Wow.
maiden praying in this temple?
He really just said, all right.
He's all tucking his hair
Yeah.
behind his ear.
He's doing the Debbie Ryan face, like,
I literally just was picturing every single scene with Brock from Pokemon. Every
Pretty
single
much.
one. Except this time it went good.
It went good.
Was anyone besides Rosa able to understand what I was chanting? Because I have zero clue what I was
Yeah.
chanting.
Zinnia
I
could.
have
I
no
could.
clue.
Okay. That's fun.
yeah, it was interesting. Also, I'm gonna write out more for you, Z,
Ayo.
on especially more information on what happened.
Yes, that would help.
I'm hoping to
Because I
send
want you to be able to work with that.
I will
some
work with that.
background little ficlets that I've been working on.
Quinn,
Don't know
you,
what.
you have enough background.
Shut up!
Okay.
I can always add more.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, how did you
Don't
like
tell me
the
not to write. I love to write.
Fair enough. Hey, Quinn,
I
how'd you
need
like
to
the reveal of Reishi's name earlier?
I literally did a double take. I'm like a frickin' O. And now I am, and I asked you a thing, and I don't like I need specifics, and so now I don't know if I am right or wrong.
I couldn't
theorize.
answer back. Let me see.
Right? She
Now
is
Um,
your character that you talked to me about, right, Zarla?
Yeah. Same race as yours.
Oh. Oh, that's
20.
fun.
Isn't that fun?
So fun.
That's why I asked same race, but that was for someone else.
Pure coincidence. I'm just rolling with it because it's awesome.
I like the UMTs. They're fun.
They're fun.
Honestly, do you want to know what I was thinking first?
Yes.
Yes.
When you started because again, Noda joining wasn't surprising to me, but when you started describing a white tiefling with the red horns, that seemed like such a Noda vibe that I was like, is that you? Is that you I smell? But no, but we did meet you later.
And there
If we
was still
had
red and white.
another colorful tiefling,
That was
would have been
that was the fake
crazy.
out in case anyone caught that, honestly. Blur was the fake out.
Oh, Icon.
Blur is amazing.
I can't
Blur,
believe
you little twink.
you guys took him and loan to the church. I was like, okay, we're doing this.
I was just sitting waiting. I was just here.
I was like, I gotta get
And
them
then
there
I-
quick. She's just sitting there waiting on everybody.
And
No,
then I was
legit.
just like calling Blur out, like, Blur, is this the ghost, quote unquote, that you've been so afraid of?
And
You weakling.
expect you guys to drag him there. I was like, yeah, sure. That's it. That's what it sounded like. Yeah.
And then there was a ghost haunting the church. Woo!
Ooh.
I want some actual spookies.
You'll get spookies.
Dooby dooby doo.
Well,
is-
I wanted a slightly spooky entrance. I asked Sarla to do that for me.
I got you,
Okay,
boo.
so, like, Osea's definitely Daphne and the Scooby Gang, who's who.
Zinnia is Scooby.
Paul,
I
Because
thought Scooby would be
Lydia
Paul.
is Scooby.
I feel like Paul gives Fred vibes.
Paul is Fred. I would have said
That's
Kyre.
crazy.
Really, Paul gave me Shaggy vibes.
Yeah, Kyre's Fred.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Kyre's Fred.
Fire is Fred. I see that.
Who's Velma?
I mean, Rose is the only one left, right? So
I mean, there's
That
me.
honestly, that's kind of fair though.
You're the ghost that they're hunting.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, you are the ghost. You are the person in the costume.
I turned out not to be very scary.
Ready
though.
to say, if it weren't for those
you
meddling
meddling
kids
kids."
and your darn dog.
If it weren't for those maybe adults.
If
Maybe
it weren't for
adults.
those, I think maybe possibly adults.
Those
their
maybe
darn
millennials.
frog.
And their darn frog.
Oh my goodness, when Rosa was like Lady of the Night, I was like, huh.
Uh,
Osea just like clutching her pearls.
I
Madly
am a
blushing.
cleric,
when I
madam.
heard Lady of the Night, I was thinking Shar.
Madam, I am a woman
no.
of God.
I'm a woman of God.
Like, I mean, I have
what Omela was thinking. Omela was like, I would never do such a thing.
I was also
Like, I
thinking
mean,
Char.
I'm glad that was like brought up because I haven't heard the term escort being used in a long while. It's mostly nowadays you always hear referred to as a mistress.
I've been
so I'm
watching a
glad
lot of Bridgerton.
Same.
That's probably where she got it from.
No, I showed my mom Bridgerton and we binged it, and I was like, before season 3 came out, I'm like, Mom, season 3, we have this many days.
I'm doing a different character thing that's very Regency era, so I've been watching a bunch of Bridgerton for it.
Oh, that's fun. What did you think of my voice for Mela?
I love her.
I love it.
I love her.
Haunting.
I promise to get consistent with my voices eventually.
I'm trying to get
Look,
better at
sometimes it's just gonna be like that.
I didn't expect those two to get paired together and their accents were similar.
But you
Hannah
always
and
know that
Josh
Rosa
basically
is
sound
gonna
like the
call
same
you out
person.
on it. She thinks that Rosa's gonna do the whole campaign. She's always gonna be like, "Oh, you sound like so and so," and she's always gonna mention to every single NPC about Kyra having beef with a 7-year-old.
Yep.
Okay, but Kyre having beef with a 7-year-old is a very funny gag.
It is.
It is very funny. Poor Mela was like, did she win? Yes. Okay.
Win.
Did she win?
Slut.
I'm so excited to be joining you guys.
I'm so excited you're here.
I love the absolute chaos that is going to unfold.
Yeah.
What chaos? You guys seem like a very tame party.
I mean, we're mainly just in a very tame area right now, so
It's
Oh,
about
it's
to
gonna
get
get crazy.
wild and wacky.
we're totally tame.
You guys did see the whole map?
Osea is gonna be trying to keep things
Yeah, I
tame.
like some of the
He's
names, like I think the House of Virtues. I
Ooh.
recognize Tartarus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It has a name at least.
Yeah, as a name.
Oh, did I just ping something? Oopsies.
You like the
Oh,
House
the
of
map is so
Virtues?
pretty.
Well, I recognize like virtues.
Mm-hmm.
And House of Virtue seems like a decent name.
Synchronous drainage is concerning.
Oh,
Slightly.
what's concerning about that?
You know, with the sanguine part of that word, it's and
that's
drainage part of that word,
That's the
blood drainage. That's kind of crazy.
That's
That's kind of weird.
What are you planning on doing to us?
Oh, many
It's
things.
gonna be a bunch of vampires.
She's plotting. She's
Plotting.
She's plotting so much.
I have things in mind
The
for
House
y'all.
of Virtues, I feel like that's gonna be a ruse.
No, never. I'd never do that
Oh my
to you
God.
Sunbathe
guys.
Hot Springs, we're gonna fucking burn alive.
Quinn, when you messaged me earlier today and it was like, she's evil, she's planning things.
Oh, you did what?
Yeah. I was like, yeah, she is. I'm coming in.
I'm still recording.